the 1:15.
Here we go, we're live.
I told you.
Are we good? Does it sound alright?
Okay, let me see. Okay, hopefully it's working now, guys. Can anyone hear me now? No, it's not. What changed now? Oh no? Yeah, it's working now. Hi everyone, I hope you can hear me. Hi. Bonsoir tout le monde. Bonjour. Yeah, it's working now. Hi everyone, I hope you can hear me. Hi.
There we go.
Okay, thanks guys. Thanks everyone. I hope you can hear me now. Can anyone says that the sound is working? Can anyone confirm that the sound is working? Bonjour tout le monde. Bonsoir. J'espère que vous m'entendiez maintenant. Bonjour tout le monde. Bonsoir. Is the sound okay now? We tried to figure out what happened, but I have no idea what happened. Is the sound working now, guys? Is the sound okay now? We tried to figure out what happened, but I have no idea what happened. Is the sound working now? It's working. Fantastic. Okay, let's start. We made it. I'm really sorry, guys. That's not a good start, but yeah, much better. Fantastic. Okay, so now I can stop the sound of my iPad and I can just focus on the comment section. Hi, everyone. Let's start all over again. It's Abs here. It's Abs here with you from Aall Create. So thank you so much, Natalie, for the invitation. I'm so pleased to be here with you tonight for a second live here on Scrapbook Central Facebook page. And I hope you're going to have a good time. I cannot wait to show you loads of Aall Create e-winners, as I call them. A lot of goodies from the new collection, but also from some return favorite from the previous collections as well. Donc voilà, bonjour tout le monde. Je suis vraiment désolé pour le petit, comment vous dire, le petit démarrage qui était pas bien passé. Mais voilà, donc je m'appelle Abs et je m'appelle Abs de Aall Create. Et je suis très ravi d'être avec vous ce soir pour un autre live, pour un deuxième live sur la page Facebook Scrapbook Central. Donc je remercie infiniment Nathalie pour l'invitation. Et voilà, donc je suis un tout petit peu là. Comment on veut dire, j'étais un tout petit peu stressé et nerveux même, donc pour le son, etc. Mais là, ça va. Je me calme un tout petit peu et j'ai hâte de vous montrer plein de choses ce soir. Donc voilà. Donc attends, le temps que les gens arrivent, donc je vais juste vous dire un petit coucou. Donc bonjour Wendy, coucou Sylvie, hi everyone. Much better. Hi Natalie, thank you so much, and I'm really sorry for this slow start, I would say. I would call it. Manon, bonsoir Manon. Bonjour Michel. Donc as you can see here, I'm still in my office. It's 9:15 here in the UK. But I'm we're really excited to see you. Thank you so much, Natalie. So do I. No reason to be nervous. Your lives are always inspiring. Oh, thanks Michel. Thank you so much. So alors content de te voir, moi aussi Marie, donc merci beaucoup d'être ici. Donc voilà, comme vous le saviez, comme Nathalie vous a dit, donc je ferai un live avec vous ce soir pour vous montrer quelques nouveautés, mais aussi pour vous montrer les nouveautés en action. Donc je vais utiliser des dies, des washi tapes, des pochoirs, des tampons et plein d'autres choses. Donc as you know, I'm here tonight to show you a lot of goodies, Aall Create goodies from the new collections, but also previous collections. I'll be playing also with some dies, washi tapes, ephemera, stamps, and of course stencils to create beautiful backgrounds, some cards, some mixed media project, a bit of everything. So we're going to have a lot of fun together, and I cannot wait to get through all of that, okay? Now I'm just going to switch the camera. If all good video, let me just check the comment quickly. Bonjour, allô, content de te voir, moi aussi Marie, that's okay, things happened. Thanks Nathalie, finalement, coucou Dominique, ça va? Okay, now I'm gonna just switch the camera and then, well, so you can see my hands and you can see me in action and then we can start playing together. Can you do the transitions now?
Yeah. It's all good.
There you go.
Is that good?
And now, can you confirm you can still see me and you can still see my hands and then you can still hear me fine?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Dominique, shout.
Are we all good?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for anyone to confirm. To confirm. Once they confirm that all is good, just to make sure that it's working, and then I can carry on as normal. I'm just waiting for that. Sure. Thanks, Sonia. Thanks, Michelle. Everything is good. Woo! Thanks, Michelle. We got that. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Let me just move this one slightly so it's just focusing on my section here. Yeah. I think that should be fine now. Okay, probably a bit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, fantastic. Perfect. Kiku, yeah. So okay, so for this live I want we have so many new products recently released, so I want to make sure I show you as much as I can, but also if you have any questions, about the new product, about the new collections, or if you want me to demo for you or to show you any product, like any specific product, please feel free to let me know, and I'm more than happy to show you that. I'm here in my office and I have all the products with me, so I really like how to say, like, I really don't mind at all. And also, like, do not forget to support Natalie and Scrapbook Central in Canada, your local stockist. So if you like anything, please do not forget to go and grab your products from the shop online. And if anything sold out or if anything is showing in pre-order, Natalie, we will send the parcel to Natalie for the restock beginning of next week, so you will have it within a week maximum, I would say. Donc voilà, donc puisque vous m'entendiez bien là, les caméras, tout marche bien. Donc really, we hadn't noticed a lot of new product, I know, Natalie. Donc je vous dis là que je vais vous montrer pas mal de choses. Donc là par exemple, je vais commencer à vous montrer les dies. Ça c'est les nouveautés dies. Ça fait peut-être 3 ans qu'on n'a pas fait de dies. Et là, on a repris les designs des die cutting dies, et j'ai vraiment très hâte de vous montrer plein de possibilités, plein de façons d'utiliser ces dies et de travailler avec d'autres produits. Tellement gentil d'être là avec nous, avec grand plaisir Dominique. J'aimerais beaucoup si tu pouvais nous montrer des exemples de feuilles avec les dies. Pas de souci, Odette, 100%. Les dies sont fabuleux. Merci Nathalie, j'ai tout acheté. Ah, cool Dominique, super. So, I just want to start with the dies. As you know, like, we did not do any die cutting dies for at least 3 years with Orange Creates, and now we're back designing some dies and manufacturing the beautiful dies, and I cannot wait to show you many, many ways of using them. I personally love the dies. I love this kind of beautiful shapes. For example, this is like one of my favorite. I love those squares. This is 26 for background. This is the best base you can start with. So I'm going to give you some examples. Let me just open one of them. So I'm just going to open this first pack here. So what do you have in this first pack? You have your 2 main dies. So this is the large die. So you have the large one, and then you have the second one, perfect for matte and layering. So this one cut for you, I have some examples here already. So this one cut for you the base. I love how these edges are not perfect. I love how everything is not perfect. Donc j'adore ces dies. Donc là c'est le plus grand die. J'aime bien comment les bords sont pas parfaits. Donc vous avez, ça vous donne un effet moderne, un peu grungy, un peu, comment vous dire, un peu décalé. Voilà, donc j'adore cet effet-là et je trouve que ça change des cartes avec des formes régulières, avec un rectangle, carré, des lignes droites, etc. Donc j'adore ce format-là. Donc vous pouvez travailler directement sur la première carte, des angles, de l'aquarelle, tout ce que vous voulez, tout dépend du type de papier. Et ensuite vous avez le deuxième, and now you have the second die, and that cuts for you the second piece, which is here, that second piece. So it also have that edgy distressed edges there with not like perfect lines. I really like that effect. A little bit grungy as well, a bit different, but also you have kind of those holes, and it does emboss for you a tiny line around. So it cuts and it emboss. What perfect like die for me to have kind of that beautiful effect. So you can also sorry, you can also use it straight away on you can use this one straight away, or you can matte and layer it. I love doing that, for example, on your to matte and layer it this way. It's really cool. And then you can do your ink on it, you can do anything on it, or you can also use it on your where do you have them? I would say, yeah, they're all here. Let me show you. You can also use them on a different type of paper. It doesn't have to be only on your white paper. For example, this is some of the scrapbooking page here, scrapbooking paper. So you have, this is the large die, and then you can work straight away on it. And this is another piece, but also you can matte and layer them. Donc là, j'ai coupé des dies sur du papier imprimé, du papier 12 par 12. Ça, c'est du papier scrapbooking. Et puisque je suis là, je vous donne un petit scoop. Donc ce papier-là, c'est du papier Aall Create qu'on n'a pas encore sorti. Donc vous êtes les premiers, les tout premiers à le voir. Donc là, c'est du papier 100% Aall Create. C'est les nouveautés 2024. Ils ne sont pas encore sortis, mais vous êtes les premiers à les voir dans le monde entier. Je les ai même pas montré à la télé ici, nulle part ailleurs. So I was saying here, as you can see here, this is you can also cut on some scrapbook paper, and this is some patterns, beautiful paper, and these are Aall Create paper, like haven't been released yet. They will be next year with you, 2024. So that's kind of a scoop for you, like no one knows about it yet. You're the first people in the world to see them actually and know that we'll be doing paper soon. Anyway, so this is beautiful paper, so you can use it straight away on that, or you can, for example, matte and layer it on the white. That also give you that beautiful frame and beautiful edge. Vous pouvez aussi utiliser sur le rouge, sur le blanc d'ailleurs, et j'adore le petit cadre autour du papier orange, mais aussi à travers les petits trous ici, vous voyez la couleur qui passe à travers, and I love this one. And then you can just put your focal point, you can add anything to it, and it looks so good. And the same thing, you can also work on white paper, but matte it against how to say, a printed paper, and that will give you like that beautiful frame and looks so good. Straight away you can put your focal point, will pop, and it makes it looks even more finished. So this is one of the tags, and I use them in so many ways. And then you have the one with the tags, and the tags one is exactly the same concept. Let me just put those back in their package. It's exactly the same concept. So you have your main tag, and then you have the one that comes inside, perfect for how to say, they are perfect for matte and layering. So you have, so that is the first tag here, and then sorry, that's the first tag, but in this one you have four large. So you have the main one, the large one, which is a perfect tag, and then you have another one that fits perfectly inside it, kind of with a different edges to it, and I really like that effect. And then you have another one that you can also fit inside or use it on its own. You can also use this one on its own, kind of, this is the main one, and this is another one to fit inside it perfectly. So you have kind of second and the third size, which is really good, but also you can go even with the third size inside that one. And this is not only it's cut for you that kind of beautiful tag with different edges, but also it does create for you kind of how to say that, a bit of fake stitches effect. I don't know if you can see the camera here, I'm gonna close it, a fake stitches effect inside, a beautiful frame, you can put straight away your focal point or anything else. Donc je disais, donc pour ce deuxième pack de dies, on a quatre grands dies, et on a aussi d'autres dies, and it comes, there's also other dies, it's not only those four, you have other tags like the, how to say, star, to create your labels and everything. Donc le premier tag ici, donc c'est un format régulier, c'est un tag avec des, comment vous dire, avec des bords, avec des lignes droites. Ensuite, vous avez le deuxième qui se met parfaitement à l'intérieur avec des côtés un tout petit peu, des petits zigzags, des petits traits, organic shapes et tout ça. Donc, j'aime énormément et donc ça change un peu. Ensuite, vous avez le troisième, pareil, avec des rangs, avec des bords différents aussi, et on a un quatrième, des bords aussi différents, mais non seulement vous avez les bords qui sont différents les côtés, mais aussi ça vous donne effet fausse couture à l'intérieur. Donc vous avez le cadre qui sera avec des fausses coutures à l'intérieur, comme ça quand vous mettez votre point, votre image principale ou un sentiment ou un journaling, ça ressort et ça donne vraiment une touche finale excellente. Vous pouvez aussi ne pas utiliser celui d'extérieur, vous pouvez utiliser que le deuxième ou le troisième et le quatrième, etc. Donc vous avez le choix, donc vous pouvez même faire tous ces exemples là sur le packaging. Et ensuite on a les quatre petits dies qui vont aussi avec, que j'aime énormément. Donc bien sûr vous avez l'œillet, donc ici pour faire votre tag, et j'aime bien parce que tous les bords sont aussi comment vous dire, sont pas du tout parfaits, donc c'est pas des lignes droites, c'est pas un truc parfait, c'est irrégulier, et j'adore cet aspect là, j'adore ce côté là, un tout petit peu grungy, un tout petit peu j'aime pas quand c'est droit. So this is the same thing in this tag, in this second die set, which is the tags here. So you have the stars, you have the diamonds, you have the circles, and you have kind of that rectangular to create labels. The edges also are not perfect, they're kind of all quirky. That's the word I've been looking for since before, quirky. That's it, I found the word quirky. I kept saying not perfect, not regular, but it's the word quirky that I was looking for. So okay, so this is is second tag. You see me also working a lot on this one later. So this is your second tag, and then can I have the first one too? I forgot. So what we have in this one, I forgot to show you on the first one. So not only you have those squares that look really good, like really cool with all this kind of quirky and different edges, but if for example you don't want to use all the time the same border, the same edges, and you want to change from time to time, yes, we give you 5 other edges, 5 other borders to add to your to create with. So you can have all this other borders. So you can create, for example, you cut your first rectangular, and then you just go with your border, and then you do it all the side, or only one side. For example, you can do it just one side if you want. You can do kind of tear off, like when you tear off a page from your book, you can have all the different textures and all the different patterns, and you can just one side, you can do the bottom side, you can do the left or the right hand, the top side, and then you can change all the time. But even if, for example, you don't want to get bored of using always this 5, you have kind of an add-on set where you have even more borders and edges to go with your with your squares or rectangular, sorry, but also with your tag. They work really well together. But the beauty of this die set, and this is what I love this one, I shouldn't say I have a favorite, but if I have to pick one, I would definitely pick this one, because this is, I'd say, not only you can use it with the papers, but you can create all sorts of borders. You always can have a different card. You can mix and match. You can use just a section from this one and then a section from this one. I love that one in the middle here. This is amazing. I really like the design. We have kind of the fixed, the fake stitches here. You have all these organic circles, organic shapes in the middle. It looks really well. I love this stem set, and you can always have a different edges for your scrapbooking card as well. You can do your pictures, die cut the edge of a picture of your scrapbook page, and you have it all kind of with this effect. I love this dies. So this is the dies, and now let's move to the other dies, which is the new thing from this month. This is the new things from November, the leaves. This is beautiful leaves. So this one is you can call it a matching dies, but also it's a standalone die, and I'm going to show you how you can use it on both cases. So what do you have in this one? You have 8 dies. So you have the 4 main leaves. So these are your 4 main leaves, and then you have the outside, like the outline of these 4 main leaves. So you have this one. Let me just put them. So this is the outline for it, and then you have the main leaf inside with all those textures, with all those details. The same thing for this one, and then you have the other die to get inside. You have the tiny one, like all different leaves, all different sizes, and that's what I love a lot about these ones here. Okay, so these are the leaves. So you have 8 leaves. So you can use them together for matte and layering. You can use them on a piece of paper, and then you can use them on all sorts of paper. Oh yeah, there you go. I was just looking for this one. Let me show you some examples how I cut these leaves and how you can use them in all different ways. You run them through your die cutting machine, like any dies, and then you get all your different shapes. So what do you have here? For example, I cut them first on a patterned paper. Look how beautiful they look. Look how good they look. Sorry guys, I have an itchy nose all of a sudden. Donc, j'ai oublié de parler un peu en français, je m'excuse, je suis vraiment désolé, j'ai pas traduit en français. Donc là, je parle du 4e set de dies. Donc là, c'est les feuilles. Donc on a ici les feuilles. J'adore cette planche de feuilles, j'adore ces dies là. Donc c'est des dies standalone, ou c'est des dies qui matchent très bien la planche de tampon avec les feuilles ici. Donc on a ici une planche tampon qui coûte super bien ces designs, comme vous pouvez la voir ici à côté. Mais aussi ça marche sans les tampons, donc vous avez le choix, la possibilité. Donc on a ces feuilles là découpées sur du papier imprimé. Là aussi c'est du papier Aall Create qu'on n'a pas encore sorti, qui sortira l'année prochaine. So it's so I just showed you, and you can also cut the outlines. So this is the how to say, this is the other 4 dies, so you can put them also on a pattern paper. So this is the first example I'm showing you here. And also what you can do, because the one in the top, it has all those beautiful details. Look how you can do here. So you can really like overlay them, and they look amazingly good together. So as I told you, if you want this die set, you know what to do. Natalie, you go to Natalie's shop, which is like a Scrapbook Central, and then place your order. If, for example, it's sold out, or if it's pre-order or anything like this, it will come back very, very soon. We have it in stock, and we send in more stock to Natalie on Monday, first thing in the morning. So you will have it in a week time, hopefully. Donc voilà, donc vous avez les dies ici. Donc là, par exemple, j'ai fait les feuilles sur un papier de couleurs différentes que sur les autres. Et attends, je vous montre ici next to the camera. So this is the paper and this is the die, and then all what you do, you can put that one on the top, and then that looks really, really good. That's it. It looks really good, and those leaves look really, really well. Donc ça c'est une façon de les utiliser. So this is one of the ways of using those leaves. Okay. So the second way of using the leaves is, for example, when you cut all your when you do cut all your leaves, you have that kind of waste, the waste. So what I have here, as you can see, all this, I'm not gonna use this. I'm not gonna waste this piece of paper, because this can be a good starting card, a good start for a project. Donc ici, ce qu'on a ici, donc par exemple là, c'est le bout de papier que j'ai utilisé pour couper et découper mes feuilles, mais je vais pas le jeter parce que pour moi ça c'est excellent. Non seulement j'ai le négatif ici pour mettre mes feuilles ou pour mettre autre chose sur un bout de papier, comme vous pouvez ici, but also if you look closely, I used one of the dies. What are the dies? The third one. So I used one of those here, or you can use also the ones on this stamp set here. You can create different kind of effects. So when you lay them later on your project, on your card, you don't have that straight line here. And what I wanted to do is, on a piece of paper, you can just go and then create a card here by bringing the leaves in a different color. This is the only two colors I have here, but you can use any colors you want. You can just do like so. Like for example, this is just a quick example, but you can do as many leaves as you want. You can do a big project, small project, like how you want it to be. Okay, so for example, this is just like this, a quick card. You can do 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you just add your sentiment. For your sentiment, I'm just gonna have a look what I have here. So you can use anything for your sentiment. You can stamp your sentiment and then put it here, stick it, or you can also use some of the ephemera we have here. So this is the ephemera 35. I love this ephemera. Has all this beautiful ready to use sentiments. They're all cut for you, printed and cut for you. For example, you just pick any. I don't know what I'm gonna pick. Let's say I pick this one, which is, I picked 2 memories, for example, or believe, and anything. So you just add your sentiment to your card, and that will look really, really good. And then you matte and lay it on different paper if you want, or you add it to your journal. So this is also a really good way of working those leaves. Donc là, c'est un autre exemple pour comment travailler ces feuilles. Donc là, j'ai mis les feuilles à l'intérieur du négatif qui me restait de ma découpe, et là sur un autre papier, une autre couleur, et après je mettrai juste mon petit sentiment, mon petit texte, et après ça va super bien. Donc là, j'ai utilisé les ephéméras, les die cut ephéméras numéro on a dit 35 ou 37, numéro 35. Donc là, il s'appelle Census, et vous avez plein de mots qui sont déjà imprimés, découpés, détourés pour vous, facile à utiliser. Vous avez même des rangs, vous avez ici des cœurs, vous avez autre chose. Donc c'est vraiment super pratique, ce genre de ephéméra, ce genre de papier qui va super bien avec votre feuille. Autre chose que je voulais vous montrer, c'est que non seulement vous pouvez travailler sur du papier imprimé, mais on peut aussi travailler sur one second guys, I'm just looking for my leaves. Where are the leaves? No, the white ones. The back. Yeah, sorry, it's here, guys. So, what do you have also here? So, I have this one also. We can do it on white paper. So, for example, here I did die cut them in 2 different types of paper. One of them is watercolor, and one of them is like super smooth, perfect for stamping. So, we have this beautiful here A5. Can you see this one? So, this is where I did cut all my leaves. I have a big stash of leaves here. Look at a big stash of leaves. I die cut a lot of them, so it's easy for me to use. And then when you have a background like this one, you just spray some ink, any ink you have, It can be like distress oxide, it can be dinner weekly gloss spray, it can be dilutions, it can be magicals of Lindy's, anything you have, Aladdin if you have, distress oxide, as I said, that anything, spray different color, let it dry, and then matte and lay it on the top of your white paper, and you will see all that white shine. And then you can pick and choose. You don't have to put the leaves all inside. You can just put couples. For example, you can put this one here, and then for example you put one here, and then maybe add just a third one. So I like rules of 3, so I'm gonna just pick a third one, a third one for example here, and that's it. You don't have to add a lot, you don't have to do all the rest. So that's what you can do. And voilà, donc ce que je vous disais, donc là j'ai découpé sur, j'ai plusieurs papiers comme ça. Je jette jamais ce genre de papier parce que j'adore, et c'est déjà comment vous dire, c'est parfait pour une carte rapide d'art journal, ou une page d'art journal, pardon, ou une carte, peu importe. Donc ce que vous pouvez utiliser, c'est des sprays, que ce soit du Dilutions, Dinner Weekly, Distress Oxide. You can use anything you have, just spray some ink, paint, ce que vous avez à la maison, et après vous le laissez bien sécher, et ensuite vous remplissez les vides, pas forcément tous les vides, mais 2 ou 3 seulement, et après vous rajoutez encore une fois que votre sentiment. Vous avez soit ceux-là qui sont en couleur, qui sont noir et blanc 35, qui sont parfaits à utiliser, or you can use the colored one, which is 36, where you have them all these different beautiful colors, so you have everything in at least 2 or 3 different colors. The word autumn, winter, dream, believe, art, inspire, good vibes, good luck, birthday, time, beauty. So you have so many different words. They come all colored, and it's all black and white, so it depends on what project you want, if you want more colorful or less colorful. So you have all of this here ready. So this is also another example how I use. So this is A5 size. I don't know if you do same size in Canada. So this is our A5 size, which is half of A4. And then here I have plenty of A6. Comme je vous dis, je ne jette absolument rien. Ça fait déjà, je vais tous les travailler avec de l'encre, avec de l'acrylique, avec n'importe quel médium que j'ai devant moi, et ça marche super bien. Donc là c'est ça. Donc là comment on travaille les dies seulement, sans les tampons. Maintenant, on va travailler avec les tampons. So far what I showed you is how to use the dies on their own, as a standalone. Now I'm going to show you how to use them with your stamps, because you have to use them with the stamps as well. Because with the stamps, they work really, really well as matching dies to them. Let me see if there's any comment. I've been just talking since before and I ignore to see that. J'adore le kit de feuilles. Merci Marie. Faites sûrement spécialement pour moi, hein? Peut-être, Odette. The leaves are so gorgeous. Thank you. That's the one that caught my eye first. Oh, fantastic, Michelle. I love quirky. Yeah, quirky better. Someone is suggesting 86 size. Of course. Any size, any format, any shape, any theme as well. Vous pourriez peut-être en faire format ATC. Tout à fait. Je commande plein de feuilles. Ils sont magnifiques. Merci beaucoup, Nathalie. Orange is parfait. C'est bien, Odette. Ça serait très gentil de faire des textes en français de temps en temps. Pourquoi pas, Odette? Je passe le message. Je passerai le message. So what do we have here? So this is the stamp set. I'm going to do with you a couple of stamping, and I'm going to show you again. These stamps that they work beautifully on their own. You don't need to have you don't need to have other elements with them, or you can take them if you want. So this is a brand new stamp set, as I love it. Where's my acrylic block? It was here. Did I move it somewhere? Guys, this is when I go live. I forgot. Oh yeah, it just moved to the back. So I have here my acrylic block. If you don't know, this is the Aall Create Flexi block. So this is our Aall Create. This is your perfect tool for stamping, for creating all those beautiful effects that I always do with my jelly plate. I always use my Flexi, and you always get the best print and the most crisp print ever. Donc là, c'est le ça c'est le tampon, c'est le bloc acrylique flexi, donc vous pouvez vraiment mettre la pression aux endroits que vous voulez. En plus vous pouvez les mettre dans les deux sens, dans ce sens là ou dans ce sens là, mais aussi c'est parfait pour mettre ma jelly plate quand je veux travailler avec la jelly plate. Donc j'adore, là c'est mon meilleur ami pour tamponner. So for example here I'm gonna put one of the leaves. So here is my leaf. I'm just gonna bring some of my acrylic blocks, not my acrylic blocks, sorry, my ink pads. So I'm just gonna look for my black one. Is it this one, the darkest one? Yes, it should have. No, I put the month on the back of them, so I know that's the fresh one to use in case one of them. Yeah, that's one says September, so that's the recent one I had. Okay, so I'm using here VersaFine Clear. It's one of my permanent ink, but you can use any other ink pad you have. So I'm just gonna ink it like so. And then should we stamp it in one of the cards that we did cut together? One of those cards that we have here from the dies. So I'm just gonna stamp it here, like so. And then with this acrylic blocks, the thing is you do not have to press, you don't have to do anything. You just put it here and then you lift the corners. And by lifting those corners, the pressure is going towards your image, towards your stamp. And then that's how you get a perfect print straight away. You do not need stamping platform, you don't need anything, and you get straight away a perfect stamp. Let me get closer to the camera so you can see how beautifully they stamp. So this one. So you can use it as it is, color it, put all the elements to your background. I have stashed that I already colored before and cut, so let me show you some of them in action. Donc là j'ai tamponné la feuille. Donc comme vous voyez, j'ai utilisé le bloc acrylique. Yeah, I have it here already. For example, you just put it here. And what I like about this sleeve, so you can color it straight away on your paper and then just add the sentiments. Use one of those sentiments. That's your best friend for the sentiments. You use them. You're gonna use them a lot. You're gonna love them. But here, if you want to cut it, this is the good thing about the dies. You can even have the innies. I call them the innies, which is the inside bits of the die. So you get all those inside bits perfectly, and you do not have to. I personally hate fussy cutting. I'm really not good with the scissors to go around the small details, let alone go inside. So having a die is perfect. And how to use it to get a good print. Let me show you how to get a good how to get a perfect cut image with the dies. Okay, let me just put this one back and I'm going to show you how I do it. So this is the stamp set here. Once you have your image, I know sometimes if you want the outline line, this is easy. You just go and put it here. If you want just the outline, go and put it here. Maybe secure it with a bit of washi tape or masking tape or anything, secure it, and then run it through your cutting machine, which is the easiest thing to do. Donc, pour détourer et pour découper ces feuilles. Donc, il y a deux façons, il y a deux die design. Pour cette feuille-là, il y a deux dies. Donc, on a le die qui fait tout le tour. Donc là, c'est le plus facile à utiliser. Il suffit juste de le poser autour de votre feuille, le fixer peut-être avec un petit bout de washi tape ou masking tape, comme ça pour que ça ne bouge pas. Vous le passez à la machine, votre Big Shot ou votre machine électronique, ou peu importe la marque, et le job est fait directement. Et si vous voulez utiliser l'autre, and if you want to use this one, that cuts the edges. So this one, you get a white border around and it does not cut the inside holes, the ones that I have in my hand. Where this one, it cuts perfectly on the line, so you do not have that white border. You have something like this one, okay? You have something like the ones that I have here in my hand. Let me just grab them to show you. It's cutting perfectly by the black line, but also it does cut for you the inside bit, which is the best part for me. This is, look, this is all different leaves that I color differently, and it cuts for me all the details. So how to do that one? Because if you put it here, maybe you get it 100% correct, maybe you don't get it correct, and then you're not sure 100% how to do it. So one of the tricks what I do is I run this one on a normal piece of paper, not on mine, just on a random piece of paper, to get kind of how to say, kind of a mold for me to use later. So let's say it's where is it? Let's say it's this one, okay? Ignore the bit here. Let's say there's only this one here. So you have it inside, and then what you do, you go and use this one as a mold. So you go and you frame your leaf properly, okay? You go and you leave, and then all what you have to do is you put your die inside, and that one will fit, and now it's secure because this one kind of a bit raised up, so it's secured for you. And then put a little bit of your masking tape, just any masking tape you have, you just a little bit. I'm just gonna cut where's this one? I'm just gonna cut a small oh, I cannot even cut small piece, and then you just cut a small piece, secure them, and then you run them through your die cutting machine. Ignore all this bit. You can just use a small bit. You don't have to use a large one, and then you have it cut perfectly. So that's my trick. That's how I use it. I think it's not even me that I invented that. I just saw it on YouTube and I tried it and it did work brilliantly. Alors, je traduis ça en français. Donc, pour détourer, comme je vous dis, l'extérieur avec ça, pour avoir la petite bordure blanche autour, donc vous utilisez le grand die, celui-là. Donc là, c'est super facile à utiliser. Vous le posez autour, vous le passez à la machine. Vous pouvez même mettre un tout petit peu de masking tape, un petit bout de masking tape juste pour le sécuriser, pour que ça ne bouge pas une fois que vous êtes satisfait de l'emplacement, et vous le passez à la machine et c'est facile. Si vous voulez l'autre, pour détourer les détails qui sont surtout à l'intérieur, mais aussi avoir les lignes parfaitement alignées pour ne pas rater aucun détail. Si vous avez de l'œil, vous pouvez le faire comme ça et le fixer, ça passe. Mais moi, j'ai trouvé une petite astuce sur YouTube, c'est que vous détourez ce die sur un bout de papier, un autre bout de papier, pas celui-là, n'importe quel bout de papier que vous avez. Ça peut être une chute de papier, ça peut le faire, ça fait l'affaire. Donc, vous le coupez. Ensuite, vous allez poser et superposer ce petit bout parfaitement sur votre feuille. Donc, vous allez vous en servir comme un gabarit. Donc, vous posez votre gabarit ici. Ensuite, vous posez votre feuille. La feuille, vous allez voir que ça colle directement à l'intérieur parce qu'il y a le petit truc 3D de la feuille qui vous donne le petit trou et qui fait que votre die ne bouge pas. Et après, vous allez juste le sécuriser avec un petit bout de washi tape juste pour être sûr et certain que, pour être sûr et certain que vous allez avoir votre die bien sécurisé et à la bonne et au bon endroit. Voilà. Donc, et après, vous le retirez une fois que vous le passez et vous aurez ce genre de découpe qui sont parfaites. Vous avez l'extérieur bien aligné et vous avez l'intérieur aussi bien découpé. Voilà. Alors, good tip. Thanks, Odette. Love that trick. Thank you, Natalie. Are the block matching size for the jelly plate? They are matching the size, but they are slightly larger because you need a little bit of room around it. So for example, if I get you my jelly plate, this is my jelly plate, this is the large size of jelly plate, and you still have room around because you need to grab it. Because if it was exactly the same size, you have to somehow find a way to grab it, but you don't need. So this is slightly larger. Can you see? It's slightly larger. So you have space to grab it. But also if you want to do the print from the side, you also have some room you can grab it and play with it. But the good thing about this acrylic block on jelly plate is not only it keeps your jelly plate in one place, so it's perfect, you have it flat, you have the perfect print, but also it allows you to have that flexibility to play with it, to maneuver it. You can use your jelly plate as a stamp set. If you have all this pattern here, let's say let's say you're working with ink on it or whatever, you can see what you're doing if you turn it, so you can see what patterns you're gonna get. And if you want to print just on one side, you can do like this and you just press this side, or you want this side for example, or you want the middle, or you want to move around, whatever you want. It gives you that flexibility, and you can have more of you can bend it on the section you want. You can also do it this way, you can do just one side. So this is my best friend. I have two. I always have two. One for my jelly plate and one for my stamping. That's my two best friends. I always have them. So these are my two acrylic blocks that I use all the time. Back to the leaves. Donc voilà, revenons aux feuilles. Donc là, je parlais des blocs acryliques. Attends, je n'ai pas traduit une seconde. Pardon. Je parlais de la planche, la planche de, comment on appelle ça? Le bloc acrylique. Donc la question, ils m'ont demandé la question si ça va super bien avec la taille des jelly plates. Oui, et en plus il y a 2 cm de chaque côté je crois et 1 cm sur le côté up and down, here supérieur et inférieur. Donc pour bien avoir la jelly plate en main, pour pouvoir bien la manipuler dans tous les sens. Donc vous avez besoin de cet espace, de cette petite bordure. Et après moi je m'en sers complètement. Je m'en sers de jelly plate non seulement pour faire des fonds, non seulement pour faire plein de réalisations avec, mais aussi pour tamponner. Donc là, je fais plein de motifs, je tamponne, je mets de l'encre, de la peinture acrylique, travail de pochoir, des couches et des couches et des couches. Et au lieu de ramener mon papier et le poser, instead of bringing my paper here, for example, you can do that if you want, of course. Do your print, remove it, and you get a good print. But instead of doing that with the acrylic blocks, you can do the way around. You can put your paper here. Let's say this is your paper, and then go, and then because this is a see-through, you can see all the patterns here, and you can decide which section you want. Let's say your paper is only in the middle and you want just this section here, so you go and put your jelly plate just on this section here, or just on this section, or on the middle section, or all of it. But at least you know what you're getting, at least you know where you put in things a little bit. So this is the good thing about having this large acrylic block. Et moi j'ai toujours les deux. J'ai le grand et j'ai le j'ai un pour la jelly plate et un pour tamponner. C'est mes deux meilleurs amis. Voilà. That's great. Magnifique idée. Merci France. I stand corrected. Natalie, have you ordered the large block? If not, we can always send her anytime, so that's not a problem at all. We still have them in stock. So we have the large one, and we have the A6 size, A5 size, A7 size, the border size. We have all the sizes, and they're all the same thickness. They're all flexible. You can bend them all, so they're amazing. Okay, let's put that aside. Actually, while I'm showing you the leaves, let me show you some inspiration, because I have a lot of inspiration with this collection. This is the brand new collection. I have loads of inspiration. Donc je disais, puisque je parle des faits et je parle de la collection novembre, attends, je vous montre quelques exemples de réalisation. Je vous montre quelques inspirations. Tellement que j'aime cette collection. J'ai beaucoup aimé cette collection. J'ai fait pas mal de réalisations. Attends, j'essaye de ranger un tout petit peu. Donc là, j'essaye de ranger un tout petit peu. Et je vous montre les exemples et les réalisations faites avec cette collection. Donc, on a les feuilles ici. Ça, c'est tout détouré avec le papier imprimé qui sortira en 2024. All and Create les nouveautés. And I'm just going to show you some inspiration. So, these are the leaves. Actually, just before showing you the inspiration, let me show you what this collections, what the stamp sets, what different stamp sets we have in this collection. So, it's a collection of 6 stamp sets. So this is my latest collection, November 2024. Is a collection of 4 A6 size and 2 A7 size. It's all about autumn. It's all about countryside. It's all about nature. It's all about those beautiful warm colors of the season. So what do we have here? We have 2 stamp sets that have the scenes. This beautiful countryside house, sorry, and another one with the bridge and the water and all the different elements. And if you notice, this goes in really well with the concept of the Ultrapolis collections. So not only you have the main image here, but you have so many other to extend that scene, to build your own scene and to add other elements to it, either from this stamp set or from the other one. Mix and match, they all go perfectly together in the same size, but also you can mix them with Ultrapolis, and I'm going to show you some inspiration. Donc je disais, donc les deux premières planches ici de cette collection, je vous montre vite fait la collection. Donc là vous avez ici les maisons de campagne, si on peut dire ça. Donc non seulement vous avez ces jolies maisons avec les arbres, avec tout ce qui entoure comme paysage, mais vous avez plein d'autres éléments pour créer votre propre scène, que ce soit une petite rivière, ou que ce soit des arbres, que ce soit les nuages, que ce soit des bancs, plein d'autres éléments pour vraiment créer des scènes uniques à chaque fois. Donc vous avez les deux premières planches, et là c'est le même concept de la collection Ultrapolis, les maisons que vous pouvez composer, et il y a plein d'éléments qui marchent avec les deux collections en même temps. Ça, ok, les hiboux. Oui, je vais vous montrer les hiboux. J'aimerais bien en de large one, s'il te plaît. De large one, sorry, s'il te plaît, Nathalie, bonne idée. Merci, Dominique. Okay, I think I'm up to date with the comments. Those O's enough said. Okay, so, and then we have the dragonfly. Donc, on a les bulles ici. So, the dragonfly, what do we have here? So, we have the main body. We have here the main body of the dragonfly. We have the legs, and then you have all the different wings. So, it depends what you want. You want landscape landscape here. You have the flowers and the nature. You have the lake, the river, the woods, and you have those beautiful natural dragonfly wings, and you can color them in different colors. You can mix and match the layers. You can add the legs. You can put the dragonfly from the side as you can put it from the top. So you can create your own dragonfly, and I love this one. Donc voici la taille de les libellules. Ici la libellule, pardon, avec tous les éléments ici qui sont séparés. Donc vous pouvez composer votre propre libellule. Vous avez des ailes avec du paysage, comme des fleurs, comme la nature, mais aussi naturel. Et bien sûr, on a tous les éléments pour le faire, soit sur le côté ou une vue du ciel. Ensuite, on a les feuilles que je vous ai montré. Donc, vous avez les 4 feuilles, mais vous avez aussi les bulles. So here you have the leaves that I showed you before, but not only have the leaves, but also you have other element design, perfect for layering, perfect for your background and for more textures. And then we have the 2A7. This is the cute ones. So we have the Knock Knock stamp set, and then we have the Nested Love. Those are really cool stamp set. They're perfect. This one also goes really well with Ultrapolis, and obviously this one can be any theme. It can be autumn, can be winter, but also can be Valentine, can be love, can be friendship, can be parents, like family theme. It can be anything you want. It all depends what you put it with and how you color it and all of that. So this is the collection, and let me show you some inspiration. Donc je vous montre quelques exemples maintenant. J'ai mis le lien pour commander sur le site. Parfait. I just ordered one. Merci Hélène. Thank you so much for supporting Aall & Create and also supporting mainly Natalie and Scrapbook Central. Donc merci beaucoup pour ta commande Hélène. Donc là vous voyez ici. Donc là c'est la première réalisation. Donc vraiment il n'y a pas beaucoup de travail ici. J'ai juste tamponné les différents éléments de cette planche là que vous voyez. Et j'ai mis de la couleur seulement. Donc vous avez ici tous les éléments qui sont séparés et vous avez la maison. C'est super facile à composer. Vous tamponnez l'image principale. Ensuite, vous tamponnez les différents outils à côté, les différents accessoires et éléments à côté pour créer votre scène. Donc c'est vraiment super facile. Et après, vous mettez de la couleur. Ici, je travaille principalement avec de l'aquarelle. Donc là, c'est vraiment une carte super facile à faire. Ensuite, on a ici une autre feuille, une autre planche, pardon, une autre réalisation. Donc là, j'ai mixé, cette planche que vous voyez ici avec des insectes de collection précédente, la collection Trip on the Wood. Donc ici, on a cette réalisation. Ensuite, on a la porte. Donc la porte ici, j'ai mixé les deux planches que vous voyez ici. Donc on a la porte qui est ici. Donc vous voyez les couleurs. Donc voilà, je me suis bien inspiré du packaging. D'ailleurs, c'est moi qui a fait les couleurs du packaging. So you can see here the door, and then you can see all these elements around, and on the top and next to it are coming from the stamp set, the half globe Hamlet, which is 1105. So you can see here the half globe sitting here, the dots from the leaf stamp set, and all those elements coming from the stamp set. You can create this stamp set, or you can do something like this, more extended, where I mixed two different stamps. That I added the bridge, the tree here, the river, and all the different elements also that can work together. It can be our journal page, it can be a card. You just have to add your sentiment, matte and layer it. So this is just some watercolor work that I've done here. More, another scene, and here bringing a lot of Ultrapolis collection. I make a lot of Ultrapolis collections, and then let me just show you quickly all the elements that I can show you. Oh, are you ready for this one? This is an explosion of colors. You can see all those different dragonflies and all those beautiful leaves in there. This is all stamped on the piece of paper and then just colored. Literally just watercolor and distress oxide here a little bit on the background. And then what you can also do, actually, you can also have some leaves here, and then you can put them in 3D if you want to give some dimension to your project, kind of like this. You can have some 3D effect if you want. It's up to you, or you can keep it flat like this one here. So the choice is really yours. The same thing with this one. You can, for example, put this one on the top if you want some 3D effect, or you keep it as it is. Or you can even bring all those that are like white, maybe, if you want, and then stamp them and do other effects with them. So this is just a card. It can be in any direction. It can be, to be you want it to be fair, because there's no writing at the moment. There's no sentiment. The minute you put your text, obviously that move like this. And then we have, this is another example using those leaves creating this kind of une couronne avec le fox au milieu. Donc là, c'est un autre exemple. Donc là, c'était les bulles et feuilles et la queue les feuilles avec le renard au milieu. Avec le renard et les petits éléments autour, ça vient de la collection d'octobre. Donc la collection Trip in the Wood. Et vous avez toutes les feuilles ici. Donc je le redis encore une fois, vous pouvez le tamponner directement sur le papier et mettre de la couleur, la colorisation, ou vous pouvez les détourer avec votre dice et les mettre en 3D. Par exemple, ici, vous le posez avec de la mousse 3D pour avoir un peu de relief, de la dimension et du volume. Et ça vous donne de la dimension et ça fait aussi joli. Donc, vous avez toutes les feuilles ici. Là, c'est la collection Ultrapolis. C'est le plus grand coup de cœur de l'année pour moi. C'est une collection que j'ai sortie en mois de juillet. I love this collection when I did it Ultrapolis in July. But as you can see, this is the doll from the new collection. And those two are your freebies. So we have 3 freebies. Drive or Night, Milkshake, and Crafty. Can I have the 3? Do you have the 3 freebies here? So the cards are from the freebies. This offer this month, by the way. If you missed it, please do check Natalie Scrapbook Central website and you will see about it. You're gonna get them for free. So these are the 3 stamp sets. So you have 3 stamp sets and there's 3 different tiers. Depends on your basket and your spending. So this stamp set you can see here, this is what I use, the cards on the front. So this is the Ultrapolis collection, which is a collection of different houses and different. Oops, sorry, I'm back. I just want to get the stamp set. So it's if you missed this collection, or if you didn't see it, or you didn't know how to use it, something. This is one of the most fun collections we did this year, and one of our most popular collection of this year as well. It's super easy and super cool. It's basically, it allows you to create your own village, your own house, your own town, your own shopping if you want, shopping center or shopping district if you want. So you have all the elements to create that. And it's so easy to use because everything is perfectly aligned. So you just put one on top of each other. You can create as high as those or as small as all the cards. And they use the door here. Donc là, j'ai utilisé la porte, comme vous voyez ici, avec le tampon cadeau pour le mois de novembre. Donc, si vous n'avez pas vu l'offre par rapport au, comment vous dire, l'offre par rapport au cadeau de novembre. Donc, c'est une promotion qu'on a fait avec les revendeurs. Donc, Nathalie a bien la promotion sur son site web. Donc, n'hésitez pas à aller faire un tour sur le site web pour gagner ces 3 planches. Donc, il suffit juste de passer commande avec les produits Aall & Create et tout dépend du montant de votre commande. Vous allez avoir soit 1, soit 2 ou peut-être même les 3. Donc, pardon Nathalie, j'ai pas ici les montants en dollars canadiens, mais tout est sur le site, je suis sûr, sur la page Facebook de Scrapbook Central et Nathalie Weiser. Donc, par exemple, ici, la planche Drive on Night, vous avez toutes les voitures ici que j'ai utilisées sur cette réalisation ici. Donc, c'est parfait. Il va super bien avec. OK. Donc, voilà. Alors, qu'est-ce que je vous montre? Donc, je vous ai montré la collection novembre. Ça, c'est ma planche que je mets de côté parce que je vais la retravailler. Je vous ai montré la collection novembre. Je vous ai montré les dies. Ce que je veux vous montrer aussi, encore une fois, c'est... Ah oui, les washi tapes. Je ne vous ai pas montré les washi tapes. Je voulais vous parler de nos washi tapes. Voilà. So, what I just said now, I showed you all the collection of the November collection. I showed you also all the different dyes. I showed you some of the FMN. I'm going to show you more. But now I want to show you the washi tapes. And I want to tell you a little bit about our washi tapes. Why they are different. Why I love our washi tapes. And why our washi tapes are nothing like anything you've seen in the markets. Donc, je vais vous dire pourquoi nos washi tapes sont, comment vous dire, spéciaux, si on peut dire ça. J'aime bien le terme spécial et parce que vraiment c'est quelque chose que vous trouvez nulle part au marché. C'est un concept qu'on a développé ici à Aall & Create. Donc il n'y a que nous qui font ce genre de washi tape. Donc je vais vous montrer. Vous allez vous dire mais pourquoi, qu'est-ce qu'ils racontent de ces washi tape, pourquoi, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont de spécial. Et je vais vous montrer. Alors je ramène quelques washi tapes et vous allez déjà comprendre rien qu'en regardant ces petites réalisations que j'ai ici à côté de moi. Donc, non seulement ce sont des washi tapes comme tous les washi tapes que vous trouvez sur le marché, donc vous pouvez les utiliser de la façon traditionnelle, si on peut dire ça, pour décorer vos projets, pour vous décorer des trucs home decor, pour faire plein d'autres choses, mais aussi vous pouvez faire plein d'autres choses de plus que ça. Donc, nos washi tapes sont parfaits pour créer une image complète de A à Z, un projet de A à Z sans avoir besoin d'autres produits, pas d'encre, pas de colle, pas de ciseaux, pas de tout ce que vous pensez. Donc, juste un petit rouleau de washi tapes et vous pouvez faire une réalisation en entier. Donc, là, j'ai quelques exemples devant moi. Donc, on appelle ça layer tape. Donc, c'est le concept de layer tape. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire layer tape? Donc, c'est vraiment, vous avez un washi tape que vous achetez. Déjà, vous avez un motif super joli que vous pouvez utiliser en scrapbooking, en cartoucherie, en mixed media, décorer plein d'autres choses à la maison. Donc, voilà, la façon traditionnelle comme tout le monde. Vous avez ici, attends, je vais vous montrer ici, de belles fleurs, de belles roses, des feuilles. Vous avez plein d'autres choses. Mais si vous mettez l'image comme ça, les traits à côté de l'autre, vous pouvez avoir directement une réalisation en entier avec juste le washi tape. Et je vais vous faire la démo de plusieurs et vous allez voir à chaque fois les super mandats que vous pouvez voir. En plus, là, je l'ai collé directement sur une feuille que j'ai détourée avec le die que je vous ai montré tout à l'heure. Vous voyez, je m'en sers tout le temps de ces dies là. C'est vraiment magique pour moi. C'est un format idéal. Vraiment un format, il fait presque le double d'un ATC. Donc, c'est un format carte postale, si on peut dire ça. Il est parfait. En plus, pour ces washi tapes, pour mes tampons, etc., c'est le format idéal. Donc, je vais vous montrer ça. But I need to translate first in English. So, I'm just going to show you how it works. But what I was saying, like with our washi tapes, as I said, you not only have this beautiful pattern, the flowers, the leaves, the splatters, the textures, the thread around, it's just beautiful. Use it in any way you want to use it for your scrapbooking, mixed media, art journal, card making, decorating, any home decor you have at home, 3D project, anything, they always work beautifully together. But also you can layer everything and then create those beautiful images. And I'm going to show you all the different things. Oh, I forgot another thing why our washi tapes are different. So in the markets, I'm a crafter since probably like over 15 years. So I have loads of washi tapes in the past from different companies. And the majority of brands in the market, they do 5 meters rolls. Ours are 10 meters. So you have a double of what you can find. And like we are one of the few companies who give you 10 meters. So that's one. Secondly, you can layer them up to have the full image. Thirdly, our washi tapes are more papery than plasticky. And what does that mean? It's more paper, so we can layer them up. I don't know if you can hear. Can you hear? It's paper, it's not plastic. So it's really good. It's less shiny as well. So it's easy for you to color if you want, to paint, to stamp, to do whatever you want. It has like really tiny bit of shininess, which is normal because it comes from the printing, because we print images on the top with different colors, but it has the minimum amount of shininess compared to any washi tapes you find in the market, and they are more papery. Like we did washi tape in the past and then we stopped. We were looking for a new manufacturer and I was not in a rush to get any manufacturer just for the sake of having washi tapes. I took all my time and I tried so many different manufacturer just to get the right quality, and I do care a lot about the quality. I'm sure you noticed that with Aall created products, we do not do anything that is cheap or anything that is just low quality for the sake of doing it. We care a lot about the quality. Let's do some demo. Attends, je vous montre quelques exemples avec vous. Alors, je pose ça de côté. Let me just put those aside and I'm going to show you how these work. Let me grab randomly a roll. So this is one of the ones that I have here in front of me. All what you have to do, donc là je vais vous montrer comment vous travaillez. All what you have to do, you do not have to measure. You don't have to make sure, oh, is it the top one, the middle one, is it there, is it there? You don't have to worry about all of that. Any bit you open up, it works. Okay? Donc, ce que je disais en anglais. Donc, comment travailler. Vous n'avez pas besoin de mesurer, vous n'avez pas besoin de savoir, ah, est-ce que je dois couper ici, je dois couper ici, je dois couper ici. Là où vous coupez, là où vous ouvrez, ça marche toujours et il y a toujours un autre bout qui va avec le bout que vous avez coupé en premier. Donc, vous ne se cassez pas trop la tête. Donc là, par exemple, je coupe un petit bout, je le pose ici. I just cut in front of you a tiny bit. And then all I do, I can stop whatever I want to do and cut another piece. And then all I have to do, go and see where it comes. For example, here, you just put it there and then it goes perfectly next to that one. You can put it exactly, like you can leave that tiny bit here of white, or you can put it perfectly like the one that, for example, I have it here, where you have a perfect image. So it's up to you, depends what effect you want. And then what you do, open again, cut it, and then see where it goes. This one goes here. Now, it goes actually here. Et donc, vous regardez, et là, par exemple, ça va super bien ici. Is it here? Yeah, it goes here, and it works really, really well. Let me just make sure I put it correctly.
Would you use it as a background? Or
Sorry?
would you use it as a background?
You can use it as a background. Yeah, you can use it as a background. You can use it like as this, for example, here is your focal point. You can use it straight away as your focal point. You can do whatever you want with it. Sorry, I think this one is the next one. So that's why I said you always have a bit that works. So you cut another piece and then you see. Sorry? That's why, indeed, because I arrived at the beginning of the roll. Now, sometimes you have to skip one bit, but you will notice straight away, because when I was about to put this one, I said, oh, hang on. If I put it here, that flower doesn't add up. So that's why I skipped that one and you do it. And I'm so glad that this example happened straight away to show you that there is exception. And I'm so happy that this exception happened from the first example. So it happened, and the exception happens is only you have to skip one line. Just put that. Now, when you bring that line that I skipped, now it goes perfectly here. And you see, you have your image. And I like the fact that they're not all the same size. This is large, this is the tiniest, those two are mediums. I love how it's not perfect like this. It looks so good. And this is, for example, another example of what I did here. So this is that. Let's do another one together, okay? Now I'm going to show you this one. The cactus with the birds. This is another one. Donc là, je vous montre ces exemples. Pardon, est-ce que vous m'avez suivi ici? Ce que je disais, donc j'ai mis les deux premiers. Quand j'ai coupé le troisième, c'était pas le bon ici parce que je suis arrivé à la fin du morceau. Parce que quand on imprime les washi tapes, on a une certaine longueur, on imprime et après on reprend. Et après on reprend et on reprend. Donc si ça vous arrive où vous coupez un petit morceau et que vous n'allez pas à l'aligner parfaitement avec l'image que vous aviez, avec le bout d'image que vous aviez déjà. Donc, ne vous inquiétez pas. C'est que vous êtes arrivé au bout de la première impression. Donc, juste vous le posez de côté et vous coupez un autre morceau et le prochain automatiquement sera la pièce manquante parce qu'on reprend l'autre morceau. Donc, ne vous inquiétez pas. Et je suis vraiment content que je suis directement tombé sur ce cas particulier. Comme ça, vous avez directement la question en cas où vous travaillez directement. Ça dépend où vous commencez. Mais je vais vous montrer un autre exemple. I will show you now another example and another washi tape here to show you. What did I just put it in my hand? Oh yeah, there it is. Now, so here we have this one. We're going to make the cactus one. I'm just going to cut a piece. So that's what you do. You cut a piece. It can be long, it can be small, it can be anything. You put it. Let me just put it, for example, here. And then you cut another piece. Probably this one I do it a little bit smaller. It can also be really small. And then you just line it perfectly. There you go. And then all what you do is you cut another piece. Donc là, je vais couper un autre morceau et vous le posez directement. You cut the next one. It's so fun. Well, trust me, guys, the minute you start playing with it, you just want to make more and more and more and more. And then vous coupez un autre morceau. Par exemple, ici, pour ce rouleau, j'ai trouvé les quatre directement, sans trop se casser la tête. Et j'ai directement une image, comme vous voyez ici. Donc, on a ici la première et la deuxième. Je vais vous montrer ces deux exemples-là. Donc, vous voyez parfaitement les deux exemples. Donc, ça, c'est le 69. Donc, c'est le dièse 69. This one is #69, the hashtag 69 for this one. And this one you have here is 74. So this one is 74. One of the tricks as well also I give you, guys, once you open your washi tapes and you get rid of all this packaging, everything, we bin this one, we don't keep the packaging. So what I do is, I take my pen and I write the hashtag inside. Can you see here? I'm trying to see. Can you see? I put the hashtag here inside, so I know what is it. If later I want to, if I want to remember, which one I have to use, I have just the number here. I can show you another one, for example. This one is 75. This one is 75. Donc ici, je mets toujours quand j'ouvre, parce qu'une fois que j'achète le rouleau, je jette le packaging, je jette tout ça, donc je le garde pas. Donc avec un petit feutre ou un stylo, je mets à l'intérieur le numéro du rouleau de washi tape directement. On fait un troisième avec vous vite fait. Let's do another one. Comme je vous dis, c'est vraiment, vous allez devenir accro à ces washi tape. Et une fois que vous avez fait une image, deux images, vous avez juste envie de continuer à les faire. So I'm just gonna do this one here. So I'm gonna cut a piece like this one. So this one, what we're gonna do is this image. Let me just show you. This one is this image here, as you can see. It's so easy to make. Like I did it also, like I did the other ones in no time. You have this beautiful image of those beautiful birds and this kind of cage and everything. So you put the first one here. You cut another piece. It can be probably the section, as I said before, that it can be the top one as it can be the bottom one. So I just cut a small piece. And then see where it goes, Oh, there you go. Donc là, vous regardez. Voilà, ça va super bien. En plus, j'adore, comme je vous ai dit, un morceau qui est plus grand, l'autre qui est petit. J'aime bien quand un sur vers la gauche, l'autre vers la droite. C'est vraiment pas régulier. C'est très quirky et j'aime énormément ça. Ensuite, on a un autre bout. Like this one. This one maybe is too long, so I'm just going to cut it in small pieces. So, I'm going to do one of them here. And then one more. Just add that last one here, a small one here. And there you go. In no time, I made another image. And that's what you get here. C'est mon équipe qui se fout de moi. So, et voilà, un troisième. Ok, je vais vous montrer d'autres exemples qu'on a parce qu'on a plein. Autrement, on va passer toute la soirée. Donc, ici, on a les trois qu'on vient de faire ensemble. So, I'm just trying to show you. So, these are the three that we just did together. Dites-moi si vous voyez bien. We have those three. That's one the same. Oh, we have those. I love this one. Donc, on a un autre ici qui est le numéro 70. Là, c'est le numéro 70. This one, c'est le numéro 70. This one is number 70. It's beautiful image there. And this one, I did not even finish it. Vous pouvez encore ajouter, là, j'ai pas encore fini l'image. Vous avez une autre ligne ici. Donc, vraiment, c'est super joli. Next one, we have those beautiful roses. Donc, la prochaine, avec des roses. And it's 35. So love this one, 35. This is with daisies. This is number 36. Donc on a ce modèle-là avec des daisies, avec des fleurs, 36. It's called Midsummer. Donc c'est ça le rouleau. Oh, we have some background as well. Donc, on n'a pas que pour les images principales, mais on a aussi pour faire des fonds. Il y a beaucoup de personnes qui ne sont pas vraiment douées pour faire le fond de travail, etc. Donc, on a ces fonds-là. Donc, on a this one. This one can be really good background. And then you just add your sentiment or your focal point or anything. So this one is, and the good thing about this one, you can extend it. You can add more here. You can add top. You can have the whole tag or the whole card or the whole page with this washi tape. This one is 71. So this one is the washi tape, 71. Yeah, and this one is, this is the black and white version of it. I love this one as well. So you can add your own colors, you can add anything to it. And this is 76. So this one is 76. So you can stamp, you can color, you can do whatever you want. And then the last one, but not least, is, I don't have the packaging for this one. And I think it's 37. That one is 37. It's called pink. Is it pink hue? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Bernice. Now I have a fresh one here. So this is also, I started this one. Là, je l'ai pas encore fini. Donc, vous pouvez rajouter encore, l'ajouter juste pour commencer. Et là, c'est le rouleau numéro 37. Donc là, c'est le 37 qui s'appelle Pink Hue. Donc, vous voyez ici, vous avez ces jolis... Attends, j'approche encore juste pour vous montrer. Et vous avez le rouleau ici avec toutes ces images. There you go. Donc là, c'était les washi tapes. So this were the washi tapes. Thank you, Abs. Magnifique, amazing, very nice, très cool. Merci beaucoup pour les commentaires. Thanks, Joanne, Nancy, Shan, Jean, Ariel. Bonne idée, merci Isabelle. Donc, the patterns understanding, thank you. Très belle image, merci. Trop difficile à choisir. C'est vrai, Isabelle. Donc voilà, donc là c'était les différents washi tapes. So what I'm going to show you now is what can I show you now? Should we do a bit of should we play with a bit of stencils and backgrounds? Possible pour une démo avec vos étampes, tout à fait. Allez, on va faire ça. Pochoir et tampon. Travail de fond, pochoir, et ensuite, so I need the stencils for that. So these are I'm going to bring some of the stencils, some of the new ones as well, some of the ones from October. So this is to create some backgrounds. And then we're going to play with the stems, and for the stems, we're going to pick, what should we pick? We're going to pick a mix actually. So I'm going to grab some, where did I put my background stems? Oh, there they are. Done. So this is the stencils for my background, this is the stems for my background, and then we're going to put some focal point. It can be from this collection, or we may use some of the October one, which is here, that I love so much. We have those beautiful stems also from the October that I love so much. And these are all part of the offer for the freebies guide, by the way, if you want to win, if you want to have those collectible stem sets. Okay, does that sound like a good plan for you guys? Merci beaucoup, thank you, those washi tapes are amazing. Thanks, Susan. Hello, yes, what paper are you using? So I use 250 GSM. I use 250, it's mixed media, it's Clairefontaine, paint on, the Clairefontaine. Let me show you the front. This one. It's paint on, it's multi-techniques, mixed media, 250 GSM. This is a large one, but you have it in small size, you have it very small size, so you have all the sizes. Okay. So, let's start playing with some stencils, tout ça. Donc voilà. C'est quoi ton papier? C'est du Paint On 250 grammes de Clairefontaine. Alors, that's what I thought. Thank you, Natalie. It's very white. Indeed, I love it. It's my favorite paper. Perfect for stamping, perfect for inking, for doing all sorts of techniques. So, let's do that. Actually, I'm going to create the background of the stencils with some element in that, and then you tell me what focal point you want me to use on the top. So I'll leave the choice to you at the end. Je travaille de l'avoir. I'm working on getting it. Ah, parfait, Nathalie, parfait. Nathalie, they will be in, how it's called, in Creative World Frankfurt if you go in. They always have a stand there. A big, massive booth, Clairefontaine, and they deliver worldwide. I'm sure you know this. Okay, let's start. So I'm going to bring some inks. Some distress oxides, probably. Okay, what colors should I do? I'm gonna grab my favorite color, random colors, blue and green, and probably a bit of contrast with yellow if needed. Okay, so I'm working some acrylic, some distress oxides, and then I'm gonna do some stenciling. So I'm gonna start working with this stencil first. So this one is, oh, I had an idea, guys. So when we create this background, we can do two techniques, so 2 in 1, and we have two backgrounds, two projects on the same time. I love working in series. I do it all the time. One of them we're gonna work with distress oxide, and the other background we're gonna work with VersaFine Clear or any permanent ink you have at home. Okay. And we may do a little bit of jelly plate later with this new stamps, because I want to show you different techniques, but I would see with the timing how we do that. So this is my stencil. This one is the new one by Jana Klein. It's called the Wild Asta, which is 213. Donc là, c'est le nouveau pochoir de Janet Klein. C'est le 213 qui s'appelle Wild Asta. J'adore ce pochoir. Elle est magnifique. Donc, ce que je vais faire, I'm gonna first apply some ink. So I'm putting the yellow here. Actually, I shouldn't put it on the center, but it doesn't matter. Bit of green on one side. Blue on different side here. So I'm applying my ink directly on my stencil. Maybe a bit here and here. There you go. Ah, my nose is so itchy tonight. I'm really sorry, guys. Donc là, j'ai appliqué de l'encre directement, c'est la Distress Oxide directement sur mon pochoir. Donc j'ai mis du jaune, du vert et du bleu aléatoirement. J'ai pas mesuré, j'ai pas calculé, j'ai fait à la fois. Ensuite, je vais vaporiser un peu d'eau pour bien activer tous ces pigments d'encre. So I just sprayed some water just to activate all those pigments and all those beautiful, beautiful inky bits. And then all I'm doing is I'm just putting straight away on my backgrounds. And then just having a cloth here, you can use like paper, kitchen roll, or anything you have, and just to absorb that excess of water, but also to help your ink sit properly on your paper. So I'm not pressing that much. I'm just making sure I'm grabbing all that excess without pressing. Donc là, j'appuie pas du tout. Tout ce que je fais, c'est que je retire juste l'excédent de l'eau avec mon torchon. Donc voici mon pochoir. Et là, j'ai directement ça. Donc vous avez ici votre premier fond. Donc comme vous voyez ici, attends, peut-être que si je m'approche un tout petit peu, vous allez bien voir peut-être ici, comme ça, si vous pouvez voir. Donc là, je vous montre les couleurs et le motif. Donc là, c'est avec le premier pochoir. À moi que est-ce que vous êtes toujours là? J'ai plus de commentaires. Je ne sais pas si j'ai un bug ou vous êtes juste studieux. I have no comments, so I don't know if you're not here, if I lost you, or you're just watching and it's just quiet. Say hi. Hello, everyone. You still here? Vous êtes toujours là? Coucou. Alors, des commentaires? Allô, allô Jean, oui, on est là, Ariel, we are mesmerized. Oh, thanks Nancy, thank you. Okay, so this is my background. I will let it dry a little bit, just aside here, because as I said, I used some watercolor, so I'm going to just let it dry aside. And in the meantime, I told you, I'm going to use some VersaFine Clear permanent ink this time. And you know what? I can use it straight away on my jelly plate. I'm not going to do any fancy technique, any complicated techniques, really easy and simple. Donc là, je vais travailler avec la jelly plate pour le deuxième fond. Le temps que mon premier fond sèche, voilà, de côté, je vais travailler avec la jelly plate pour un autre fond, une technique différente. Rien de compliqué, rien de difficile. Vraiment une technique très facile, très simple et facile à l'avoir. Ok, donc je reprends mes encreurs. Donc là, je travaille avec la VersaFine. Donc je vais essayer de prendre les mêmes couleurs. I will try to use the same color. As I said, really easy. Thanks, guys. Trying to keep it the same tone. Or we can change it, to be fair. We don't have to stick to the same colors. But I'm going to just do 3 colors like this. So we can compare the result at the end. Same color, same stencil, same technique. It's just, just different technique. Donc, je les mets en ordre. From the lighter to the darkest, like they're all cold colors ici. Donc je mets le jaune, le vert et le bleu dans cet ordre-là, mais vous pouvez le mettre dans n'importe quel ordre. You can use any other orders you want. There are no rules here. It's just this is my favorite. That's my the order I always go to. And then all what you have to do, literally just put one like a block of color. Donc c'est tout ce que je fais. Je mets directement de l'encre sur ma jelly plate. Donc là c'est le jaune. Ensuite, à côté, je mets la deuxième couleur. Next to it, I'm adding the second color. I'm adding here the green, as you can see. Nothing magical, no technique, nothing. I'm just doing my green here. And then finishing off with the third color, which is the blue. Et ensuite, la troisième couleur qui est le bleu. And then the third color, which is the blue. So this is on my jelly plate. As you can see, I have my three colors, yellow, green, and blue. As you can see, my jelly plate is well loved. I used a lot, and I don't clean it because the more you leave the ink on it, the better prints you get later. And also you can grab all the textures and the elements from the previous print, which gives you even better prints. I had some copy paper right here, so I can use it now here. So what you do is you grab your brayer, you just grab your brayer, and then all you do is gently roll all over. And the reason we're doing that is just to make sure the colors blend in and you get rid of that kind of how to say, the lines, those rigid lines you have there. Donc tout ce que je fais gentiment, vraiment, j'applique avec le rouleau juste pour travailler la couleur, pour avoir un joli dégradé, un ombré, mais aussi pour se débarrasser des lignes droites qui sont au milieu, et vous n'allez pas avoir comment vous dire, et vous n'allez pas avoir après trois blocs de couleurs. Donc j'ai assez de couleurs ici, bien sûr je vais pas la perdre, donc I'm not going to waste this color. I'm just going to bring one of the die cut that we cut before, and then we already have one background that we can use later, you see. Clean my brayer, donc je nettoie super bien mon rouleau, et regardez, avec ce die de tout à l'heure, vous avez directement ce joli fond. This is just one to use later, so we already have one background. Bring my jelly plate back, put my stencil, so I'm putting my stencil here. You can bring this one again, the one that we just did, you're going to bring it, and you're going to put it here. And then you put your, this is just a piece of copy paper, like you can have print paper or any piece of paper you have. And then gently, I'm just rubbing it gently to grab all the excess of the color from the stencil and around the stencil, so any excess of ink. Donc là, ce que j'ai fait, j'ai pris un papier simple, papier basique d'imprimante ou n'importe quelle chute de papier que vous avez à la maison, et gentiment, je viens bien travailler, je viens bien appuyer sur le papier pour retirer l'excédent de l'encre autour du pochoir, mais aussi à travers des petits trous du pochoir. Et après, je retire ça, donc déjà là, que je jette jamais. Je retire mon papier, on a déjà ça. Regardez comme c'est beau. Look at this one. This is already a very beautiful background, but we still have a lot here, and we're not gonna lose that. Removing my stencil, I have a lot of ink that I'm gonna put aside. Take another piece. Je prends un autre papier, and then put it here. Bring back that stencil. No, it doesn't dry because this is VersaFine Clear, and VersaFine Clear doesn't dry quickly. Donc là, ça sèche pas parce que je travaille avec la VersaFine Clear, et la VersaFine Clear, c'est un séchage lent. Et si vous, par exemple, vous travaillez avec Archival, ça sèche rapidement. Donc c'est pour ça que je travaille avec de la VersaFine Clear. Donc là, je retire l'excédent, et là, vous avez directement un fond parfait comme celui-là. Look at this one. So we got already two backgrounds. But this is the positive and the negative both prints, but we still have plenty of ink here, and of course we're not going to waste that ink at all. So what we're going to do, put our jelly plate aside, we finished with it, and then all I'm going to do is grab some sponges or any ink applying tools you have. For example, I have here some basic ones. I'm going to have some green, yellow, and I have a brush for the blue. You can use those brush, and then what you do is you're gonna clean your stencil. You're gonna clean your stencil on a piece of paper, so you get all that texture and you don't lose anything. Donc vous venez et vous nettoyez votre pochoir sur un petit bout de papier. Et comment vous faites? Donc, how to clean it is just rubbing, getting rid of all that extra ink. Can you see? Donc là, je frotte pour bien nettoyer mon pochoir, mais je suis en fait en train de bouger, enfin de retirer tout l'encre, mais je le nettoie sur un autre bout de papier. Je mets celle-là et je remplace avec la verte. I do the same thing. Oops, I moved a bit. Easy to put it back, don't worry. You can see through the stencil. Now the green, I'm cleaning all the green section now. And then you finish off by cleaning the blue section. Donc là, je nettoie la partie bleue. Si je bouge, je le remets à sa place. On voit à travers le pochoir, donc c'est super facile pour le remettre à sa place. Et après, vous travaillez les deux parties entre les deux couleurs pour avoir un joli dégradé, good blending, et c'est tout. Et votre pochoir, regardez, vous avez retiré déjà une bonne couche, après le reste avec un chiffon, and you have a third one. Et vous avez un troisième, rien qu'en nettoyant notre fond. Donc voilà. And you have three. This one is cleaning, this one removing the excess of the ink. This is your actual print with your jelly plate, and this is cleaning your stencil. You already got 3 prints, you see? Just with your jelly plate, just with one layer of ink. One layer of 3 different colors of ink. One layer, one stencil, and you got 3 backgrounds. Very pretty. Thank you. Must go. We watch the return. Thank you. Still here. Love what you're doing. Thank you. On admire l'artiste. Merci beaucoup, Odette. Je suis là. Ok, parfait. Parfait. J'adore les effets. Merci beaucoup, Odette. Donc, voici 3 effets. Et ensuite, vous tamponnez et vous mettez l'image que vous voulez. Donc, ça, vous avez les 3. Ok, c'est parfait pour là. Je les pose de côté. Là, c'est avec la VersaFine clair. These are with the VersaFine clair. And now I'm going to come back to my... And now I'm going to come back to my stencil. And you remember, we just cleaned the other stencils using those your blending tools. So I'm going to keep them here next to me. Bring the stencil. Try to put it how it is. Is it like this? Wait a second. Should be. Yes, there you go. So what you do is try to put it back how it was. And then, for example, this is the green one. What do we have here? Sorry, we have the green one. Try to do it where the green is, just like this here in the middle. And I'm not adding any ink. This is what is left. This is literally what is left on my sponge, on my on my blending tool. Whatever left of the blue here on my brush, I'm just going around the blue section and trying to apply that leftover of ink to get that nice texture and that effect. Make sure you hold your stencil in place so you have that a nice print, and then you work this section between the 2 colors gently so the colors blend in beautifully together, and then finishing off with for example for this one here with the yellow for the rest of the section. Whatever ink left, we're gonna grab it all and then create beautiful texture with it. Okay, and there you go. So you have your first print, and then you have all the color that comes around it. So that's that. Now we can create some textures, and then we're gonna grab so I'm done with this ones. So we're gonna play with some stamps. So we have this one that I really like for textures, and then we have the other one. I'm done with the stencils as well. So we have those 2 stamp sets. These 2 are really, really good. I love them so much. I love using those 2. And they are perfect for layering, perfect for stenciling, for creating textures, background, how to say, some script, some finishing touches, starting point as well. So plenty of ways of using them. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play with the same colors that I used, but this one with VersaFine Clair for the blue on blue, yellow on yellow, and the green on green. So I'm just going to, for example, create some here, and then do 2nd generation stamping, 3rd generation stamping, and then go. So I'm working on a big piece of paper. I don't mind because later on I'm gonna trim it down. Donc là je travaille sur un grand bout de papier, mais c'est pas grave, je travaille toujours sur des grands bouts de papier, et après je coupe la partie que j'aime le plus, soit le carré en entier, soit une partie du gauche-droite, ou avec une bordure blanche à côté. Donc c'est à moi de voir après, et je choisirai en fonction de ce que j'aime et le rendu souhaité aussi. Donc voilà, je fais toujours second generation, donc je jette rien, donc tout l'encre qui reste, je le récupère et je le tamponne partout sur sur mon fond. Natalie, I'm aware of the time, so I don't know if it's, I don't know if you're okay with the timing, or if you want me to stop soon, or if you want me to do something different. I'm just having fun playing and stamping, but you tell me what you want, Natalie, okay? Donc là, I'm stamping the yellow. So this one is from this stamp set. I love this kind of splatters and splodges. I'm gonna do some here. Second generation stamping. I love when I start doing all this kind of different generation stamping to get that kind of that effect around. What else we can do? Maybe we're gonna use those now and the big circle because I really like them a lot. Waouh, bon truc pour utiliser mes pochoirs. Merci Marie. Hope. On coupe avec des matrices. Oui, tout à fait. Ces deux-là. Alors, we said we're gonna play with this one now. It's okay, people can watch later if they have to leave. I think everyone just can't look away. Oh, I'm so pleased they're liking it. I'm so pleased they're enjoying the live and they're enjoying what we're doing. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this one. Maybe come back a bit to the yellow, but it's a bit darker. So sometimes what I do, I stamp aside to get rid of most of the ink, and then I come back straight away with the second generation stamping, so kind of have that kind of more faded effect than that with dark, which is like too much sometimes and kind of create some you lose a little bit of the balance basically if one side will pop more than the rest, especially that at the moment we don't know what focal point we add in later and we don't know what to bring. Actually, while I'm stamping, I'm gonna do some on those as well. Tant que j'ai ça dans la main, je vais tamponner aussi sur les autres fonds qu'on a créés. On peut continuer toute la soirée, j'ai pas de problème. Merci beaucoup Marie, c'est très gentil de ta part. Je suis content que ça vous plaise. Là, je vois des commentaires. Je me sens moins seul. Voilà, je me sens moins seul. I love that kind of adding a lot of drama to this one. And because this one is the background, can be vertical, horizontal, it can be landscape or portraits, can be this way, that way, it's up to you. So I'm gonna stop with this stamp set and maybe add the others. I love these organic shapes, like literally they're kind of splattered and all of that. Oh, I'm gonna add those. I love this one. This section, this stamp set here also, I really like it a lot. So I'm gonna do that. Let's start with the blue. So we're gonna do some here as a continuity to that script. That looks really good here. Alors, je continue ici aussi. Maybe in that corner. Dans ce coin-là. Et je finis avec le jaune. And I will add a little bit more of yellow to balance it up and to add texture here and there. There you go. Oh, I love how it looks. Oh, now I feel like I have to add a third one here. Rules of 3, guys. La règle des 3. En plus, ça équilibre bien. Quelque chose. Voilà. Dans ce sens-là. Voilà. J'adore. J'adore. Let me bring the blue back. And now do it on this card. I'm gonna do it here so I can stamp on both. There you go. I add the splodges here and here, and then just finishing off with finishing off with some on this corner. Maybe like so. This can be really good. Okay. That looks really good. I think I am pretty much done with these backgrounds. I'm gonna play with the same thing on those two, same techniques, but let's add some focal points, guys. And do you remember I told you you can choose what focal points you want. So let me bring the stamps and you can decide. Donc là, on va rajouter quelques tampons. Je vais m'arrêter là pour le fond parce que j'ai déjà pas mal de couches et me connaissant très bien, je peux continuer des heures et des heures à faire des couches et des couches de travail. J'adore créer les fonds et pour moi la création des fonds c'est une des étapes pas que importante pour moi, mais je prends beaucoup de plaisir à les faire. Ah, en fait, depuis tout à l'heure vous me regardez ici, je sais pas si vous regardez quelque chose ici. Attends, j'essaye de montrer mon petit tablier. Donc là aussi, c'est les nouveautés 2024. Ça sortira en 2024. Donc c'est aussi un autre scoop, exclusivité que pour vous, les fans de Scrapbook Central et de Natalie Weiser. Donc j'ai ici. Donc là, c'est mon, comment vous dire, là c'est mon tablier. J'essaie de vous montrer un petit bout pour voir les petits détails, mais je ne vous montre pas tout, comme ça vous allez, comment vous dire, comme ça vous allez patienter un tout petit peu jusqu'à l'année prochaine pour voir. Et en plus, on n'a pas qu'un seul modèle, on a deux modèles. Donc là, c'est le modèle que je porte et après on a un autre. Pareil, vous avez ici les poches en cuir, etc. Je vais essayer de vous montrer un petit bout du dessin, mais pas tout, comme ça pour ne pas gâcher trop la surprise, mais je vous montre que des petits bouts comme ça. Vous avez reconnu un peu les Ultrapolis, mais il y a quelques dessins qui sont à travers et vous avez aussi autre chose. Bref, je vous montre pas tout. Donc là, c'était le temps que vous réfléchissez à l'image principale. Donc on a ça, ça, le village aussi, les bullules. Allez, on choisit comme ça, autrement on aura beaucoup de choix. Alors, bonjour du Québec, coucou Carole, ça va? Elle était pour toi, donc nous apprécions que tu nous offres, pas avec grand plaisir Nathalie, je vous offre tout mon temps si je peux et quand je peux. Honnêtement, c'est un grand plaisir. Depuis le temps que je t'ai promis ce live et j'espère que c'est que le début d'une autre série et avec grand plaisir quand tu veux Nathalie. Alors, Seven, join your live. Love the techniques. Thanks so much, Suzanne. Those stamps, as everyone can tell, are my fave. Woohoo! I spent the whole afternoon stamping and coloring the Love Win stamp, making Valentine cards for sick kids. Oh, fantastic, Nancy. Please do share. I would love to see. I would love to see what you made. Well, my wish list just got bigger. Good. Christmas is around the corner. Un tablier. Tout à fait, Marie. Un tablier. Thank you so much for sharing your Friday night with us. The video was wonderful. I saved it and we go back often to watch. Ah, fantastic, Nancy. Le chat. Voilà, Suzanne, il y a un chat. C'est certain que j'aurai un magnifique tablier. Merci. Oh, on est bien gâtés. Les couleurs semblent sublimes. Merci beaucoup, Carole. We want them now. You have to wait till next year. Oh, everyone is dressed as well. Do I come and show them? We want them now. Le village. Je veux un tablier avec le chat. Merci mille fois. Avec grand plaisir. France. Moi avec le chat et le chien. On t'adore. Quelqu'un veut voir comment vous travaillez avec le nouvel arbre. Alors, lequel? L'arbre. Do you have the stamp number, Natalie? Which one? The tree. The new tree. Which one? Stamp set with the new tree. The tree. A tree. Stamp set. 1084? My team is telling me 1084. Is it the one? Quelqu'un veut voir comment travailler avec le nouveau arbre. Thank you for amazing. Is it this one? This one? This one or which one? Do you want them? Thank you for amazing demo. No, fine. Everything is good. Yeah. I'm just waiting for them to let me know if it's this one or not. In the meantime, what I can do while you let me know, keep it with it as it is. In the meantime, what I was thinking, look, some of the focal points that I have from the collection we have now. For example, you can easily add your scene. For example, here I stamped some and cut them. I don't have everything stamped and cut, but for example, some you can, you can already start your village with the focal point standing here. Let me go just a bit closer, probably, so you can see better what I'm doing. So as you can see here, you can start with your house here, and then see what you can add and then what you can do. Don't move it, please. It takes ages to put it in the right angle. So I have here my card. You can also do the love one. It can look also really good. So obviously I will stamp the whole image on my backgrounds and then just add this one on the top. Will look really good. Let me just do it actually while I'm telling you why don't I just stamp it quickly and I'll show you what I mean. That's my acrylic block, and then my ink pad is here. Okay, so I'm just gonna good layer of ink because this is stamp that has a lot of details, so obviously we don't want to miss any beautiful details of this stamp. And then you just stamp it, for example here. That will look really really good. Bonjour, bonjour Christelle, ça va? I think so. Yes, that's the one. Nancy, love this baby images. Good. Yes, for the tray, it's the one you showed. Okay, fantastic. I will stamp it just after this one. Don't worry. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Thank you. Okay, I'm just stamping that beautiful image because the first time, look how it stamps beautifully. It stamps amazingly well. Because my background is very busy and colorful, so sometimes this one will not pop straight away. So that's why I stamp it on another piece of paper where it's stamped on just white, color it, and then you just go and you put it here. So you have the choice. Either you put it, stick it directly with a glue or with double tape or anything like this, or you can put a 3D foam, so you have some dimension like this, more dimension, and you have some volume and 3D effect. Donc vous avez le choix. Moi je tamponne directement, mais comme mon fond était déjà chargé, il y a beaucoup de couleurs, il y avait beaucoup de motifs, etc. Des fois le motif ne ressort pas directement, donc je tamponne la partie que je veux faire ressortir. Par exemple ici j'ai les ébouts, je voulais vraiment faire ressortir les ébouts. J'ai tamponné les ébouts sur un bout de papier à côté, j'ai mis de la couleur et après je viens et les poser directement sur mon papier. Ça fait vraiment ressortir ça parce que là j'ai mis de la couleur sur du papier blanc. Par contre là c'était du papier imprimé, enfin pas imprimé mais un papier qu'on a travaillé ensemble. Et ça fait ressortir. Donc soit je les colle directement sur le papier ou je mets de la mousse 3D pour donner un peu de volume et du relief. Et là ça fait vraiment ressortir le motif, ça fait vraiment ressortir mon, comment vous dire, mon image principale. Et après je rajouterai juste un petit sentiment. Donc vous avez ici par exemple, je reprends un des sentiments de Tracy Evans. Vous avez plein de texte ici qui fait que votre carte ressort super bien. Ou par exemple on a ça, le petit village, que vous pouvez aussi le tamponner. Sinon sur le globe, vous pouvez aussi le mettre sur le globe ou vous pouvez utiliser autre chose. So the choice is really yours. Now let's do the tree, okay? Let's do the tree. People want the tree stamp set. Where is it? Where is it? That's the one. Now let me just put this one first and then do the tree. Okay, where is the... I lost this one. Where is the packaging? I'm losing everything now. Okay, let's do a side. There's a side. Let's work with a tray. Can you see here, guys? If I work on the side, is that okay for you? We have the tree stamp set. So the concept with this, no, it's fine. The concept of this tray is, so you can create your own tray. As you can see, you have so many individual stamp sets. They're all individual stamp sets. So you can have like a long tree, small one. You can add like a lot of branches to it. You can use so many other elements to go with. You can also add it with these collections of the fruit and veggies and add scene like next to it, below the tree. You can have the fruit and veggies next to it, the pineapple penthouse, so many elements. But on its own, let's work on its own and show you the different possibilities. So the first thing, you stamp the main image, the main part of it, sorry. Donc la première étape, vous travaillez la partie supérieure. Donc vous avez la partie supérieure. This is what you stamp first. You stamp it. Make sure you have a good layer of ink. Donc toujours avoir une bonne couche d'encre pour couvrir tous les détails. Donc on a ici la partie supérieure de l'arbre. So this is the first part, as you can see, stamped perfectly. And then here where it starts playing, this is the fun part. Donc là, c'est la partie que j'adore le plus. Donc vous choisissez ce que vous voulez. Vous voulez un petit arbre ou un grand arbre. Donc vous choisissez la base. Donc vous avez celui-là ou celui-là. Les deux, ils ont la même forme, donc ça rentre super bien et ça fait un bel arbre. Donc vous choisissez entre le grand et le petit. Donc le choix est à vous. Allez, on va choisir celui-là, le grand. On va faire un grand arbre. Donc je pose le tronc ici, je tamponne bien, je tamponne. And then you go and then you stamp it here. As you can see, my first section, I didn't do it straight, but it doesn't matter. It was still a good tree. So that is my second part. Donc là, je choisis cette partie-là. Ensuite, l'étape prochaine, qu'est-ce que vous voulez? Vous voulez le garder comme ça et vous voulez le garder comme ça et s'arrêter ici? You can stop here. It's already beautiful. You have beautiful tree, good size. You can add all the elements you want, little cuties here, or nature, or you just paint with watercolor the scene behind it and that's it. Or you want to add more elements. The choice is yours. And let's play a bit. Sorry, I got a bit thirsty. I'm gonna read some comments in the meantime. Are those cut with more of your new paper? Which one, Natalie? Sorry, I just saw the comment. Probably it's something I shared in the past. Wow, j'adore te regarder créer de belles choses. J'apprends toujours plein de trucs et astuces et tes estampes sont mes préférés. Beaucoup de misère à résister. Merci beaucoup Céline, c'est vraiment très gentil de ta part. Ce serait bon d'avoir les sentiments en français. Je note. Ils me l'ont déjà proposé tout à l'heure et j'ai dit que je note. So, this is your choice. You can either grab some of the stamp set and start adding the sections here. You can stop here, or you can also add some a branch to it if you want. So for example, if I want this branch here, I can do it here, or I can do it coming from the inside and just stamp a section of it. So you play with it like you want. So I'm gonna do the first one here on one side. So you go and then you stamp it on the section you want. Remember, there is no wrong and right in this technique, and there is literally no wrong and right. You can create your tree the way you want it to be. Donc vraiment, vous choisissez. Il n'y a pas de faux, il n'y a pas de comment vous dire, il n'y a pas d'autre un arbre régulier, pas régulier. Il n'y a pas de forme précise. Il n'y a pas d'arbre. Il n'y a pas une règle pour les arbres. And then probably I'm going to add some of the other individual stamps. This one, for example, coming from the branch, like so. Maybe another one. Yeah, another one, a small one. That may look really good also here in the middle. There you go. What else I can add? I'm just gonna have fun creating more. But as I said, in the meantime, please leave me comments if you want me to show you any other stamps or any other product from Aall & Create. Donc là, moi, je vais continuer à tamponner et à m'amuser à créer mon arbre. Mais si vous voulez que je vous montre d'autres produits Aall & Create, que je vous fasse des démos avec d'autres produits et avec d'autres... Sorry, c'est mon équipe qui me fait rire là. Ils sont en passage ce soir. Hein? So I'm just gonna... Okay, don't worry, I'm gonna show that. So, parce que je vous demande de choisir des produits, ils m'ont dit, et nous on peut pas choisir. Et là depuis tout à l'heure, ils me poussent des produits. On veut voir ça en action, on veut voir ça en démo. Voilà, donc vous rajoutez ça. Ensuite, vous pouvez même mettre un petit bout ici. Let me do it twice to extend that tree. For example, one ici. Et voilà, vous avez un arbre plus grand. And then you can add... oh, should we do the large one? Yeah, we can do the large one here. That will look really good. So I'm just cleaning. that looks really good. So I'm going to add a couple more, just a couple more, but small ones. Je vais rajouter encore 2, mais petits. Mais je vais essayer de choisir les motifs que j'ai pas encore tamponnés. Donc comme par exemple celui-là. Alors je fais celui-là. Et peut-être le dernier en petit. Comme ça, ça fera joli aussi. Voilà. Look how cool it looks like. Et peut-être un dernier que j'ai pas encore utilisé comme celui-là. Ah oui, je sais pas si vous avez... Ah non, ça c'est ce que je viens d'utiliser. Celui-là, je l'ai pas encore utilisé. And also, I don't know if you noticed, guys, mais il y a aussi ce petit détail-là. Donc là, c'est pour une continuité. Pour le parterre, le sol, l'herbe. And the last one, maybe... Yeah, somewhere here. There you go. I'm loving my tree. Et après, je rajoute le dernier détail pour finir, que je peux le tamponner en plusieurs fois. Par exemple, vous allez faire ici, like so. You extend that section, and then maybe add another one here, like so. Voilà, pour la personne qui a demandé une démo pour l'arbre, voilà. Merci. Maintenant, mon équipe veut que je leur montre des pochoirs. Mais je peux leur montrer après le live, je plaisante. Donc, vous me dites ce que vous voulez que je vous montre. Nathalie, do you want me to show anything in particular? Do you want me to demo anything? Voir tes colos, c'est toujours malade. Merci. Ce serait bon d'avoir les sentiments français avec plaisir. So glad you're still on. I just got home. No problem, Karen. Thanks for joining us. Abs, it must be late at night for you. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm crafting. I'm in my happy zone. Alors, très bonne idée ce que tu portes au bras. Voilà, voilà, c'est pour nettoyer justement, c'est pour nettoyer. Il est fait que pour ça. Très bon ce que tu portes au bras, il serait utile avec le tablier. T'as tout compris, Marie, t'as tout compris. Pardon, je vous tutoie. So happy to see how the tree works. People love to see how you use your stamps. Okay, so let me show you. You just tell me what you want and can tell you. So basically with our stamps, when we use them, we always make sure you have different possibilities of using them in so many ways. What I'm going to do now, actually, let me turn this one and I'm going to show you some ways of using. Oh, what's different from my stamps? I had them all, this collection here. No, not one, this one, but mine, the one that I already used. I put them maybe... It doesn't matter, I'm just gonna use some of those here. So, any stamps, what I can do a quick demo also with those if you want, guys, with some of the beautiful scenes. Oh, actually, I'm gonna let you choose. Before, this is the October-November, you have all those beautiful animals, mushrooms, fairies, different fairies, the tree, the bear, all the mushrooms, and the townhouse. Before that, let me show you some inspiration, guys. And then tell me what you think. Tell me what you like about this one. So I'm going to show you some inspiration. So this is with the birds. So in this stamp set, this is also so easy to use. We made sure that this collection, any level, any crafter can do the same scene. So you have all the elements individually. As you can see here, the element and this element, all the elements are from this stamp set. So with those two stamp sets, you can create this card. I called it family and I signed it here family. Attends, let me come closer maybe. It would be better if I come closer. There you go. With all this kind of rocks and all the elements, that's family. I did this one. And then I used this one with that large stamp sets. That's a beautiful stamp set here in the middle. I used here in the middle, and then all those mushrooms around, they come, these are the blue ones here, they come from the other stamp set, and then a lot of glossy accents at the end, because I love the glossy accents. So this is another project I made it. The fairies, so there's all these fairies as well, the small fairies and the large one. This one with the large mushroom. So I'm just going to show you quickly all the different projects and scenes. So here what I did, it was just for the demo, so I did not finish them all. I just literally colored and created some background. I still need to add some finishing touches. I still need to, some of them I was waiting for the glossy accent to dry, and then by the time it dries, I never got back to it because I was just got busy. This is one of my favorite also. That mushroom, let me show you. I put a glossy accent. Can you see that's beautiful mushroom with the fox? It looks so good with the fox and all the different elements around it. Another one with a deer. So this is also a really cool one where I stamped how it's called, where I stamped the deer. I stamped all the rocks and the mushrooms and the small element, the leaves around it. And then here I just did a circle. I used my dining plate just to draw a circle here, and I did all the watercolor around it. Donc là c'est une autre scène où j'ai tamponné pas mal d'éléments, le cercle que vous voyez ici avec les champignons et les feuilles et plein d'autres éléments. Et après j'ai fait le fond, et là j'ai utilisé carrément, j'étais dans ma cuisine à la maison et j'ai utilisé une assiette bien ronde pour faire le petit arc ici, et ensuite avec de l'aquarelle, watercolor, I did the background. Et j'ai fait exactement la même chose pour la dernière pièce que vous voyez ici, où j'ai fait vraiment une explosion de couleurs. Vous voyez beaucoup de glossy accent aussi, beaucoup d'éléments. Et j'ai mis la même chose ici avec de l'aquarelle, et j'ai mis de la couleur. Donc là, c'est quelques exemples avec la collection d'octobre. Donc voilà, donc vous me dites ce que vous voulez. Wow, mushrooms. Mushrooms, yes. Ah, vous voulez des mushrooms? Ok, je vous montre des mushrooms, Natalie. Your ideas are awesome. Any of the stamps, like the fruit hotel, or really any of them. Okay, no problem. I can do that one too. I love it. Tu as beaucoup de talent. Tu es magnifique. Tout est magnifique. Merci, Jean. Thank you so much. Oh my God, les champignons. Magnifique projet. Merci de me montrer un exemple avec l'oursin. Ok, lequel l'oursin? Celui-là? Each one is stunning. Merci. Wow, Stephanie. What do you like most to color with? Derwents. I use Derwents. Like I use all the time the Inktense. Like the Inktense Derwent are my favorite. Each one is stunning. What do you like to most color? Beaucoup de travail et de talent. Merci pour ce partage. Merci beaucoup, France. Alors, je vous fais deux choses. J'ai deux demandes. Les champignons, les oursins. Et je vais aussi les fruits et légumes, l'hôtel, etc. Donc c'est ça. Donc les deux demandes là. Donc je vais essayer de faire ça pour bien finir le live en beauté avec deux projets ensemble. On va le finir en beauté. Allez, let's go. This is my last two demos. So as I said, I'm just going to do a project with the beer and the mushrooms, and also stamp for you the fruit and the veggies, and just show you some examples, and actually have some samples with this one. Déjà, Nathalie, je peux te montrer des exemples déjà travaillés ici. Donc là, par exemple, la poire. Elle est bien travaillée de l'aquarelle. Ici, pas le champignon, pardon. Là, je parle des aubergines avec toute la nature autour. Ah oui, ça aussi, c'était une planche de les nouveautés d'octobre. Là, c'est avec l'œil. Là, je ne l'ai pas encore fini, mais ça n'a rien à voir avec les fruits et légumes, mais aussi, elle fait partie de la collection d'octobre. C'est une réalisation où j'ai beaucoup de plaisir à la travailler. Donc, ah oui, j'ai oublié un détail. Tout à l'heure, je vous ai montré le die qui fait la découpe autour. What is it? This one. Can you see this one? The die that cut for you that element here. Donc, vous avez le die qui vous coupe, mais aussi vous avez le tampon qui vous donne la texture de l'intérieur. C'est vraiment beaucoup de texture, des détails, et ils font super bien. Donc ça, c'est le matching stamp. Donc, I forgot to mention this, guys. So you have the die that cut for you this beautiful quirky edges, but you have also the stamp set that gives you all those textures inside, all those dots, eyes and everything. So this is the stamp set. I don't have where's my packaging, but I'm going to show you. It's a stamp set full of elements. So you have plenty of elements in there. So you have, let me show you. So you have the big frame. It's a separate stamp set. You have the big frame here as a stamp set, but also you have all those small elements that you can create so many elements with them. Sorry, I jumped from one thing to another. I'm sorry, Natalie. I'm sorry, everyone. But I had to show you this one because I completely forgot. I completely forgot to show you this one. Let me carry on with the samples for this collection. So we have this one here with all the different veggies. I think that's it. That's all I have with this collection. I thought I have something with this one, but I don't know what is it. I don't know where's that sample. inspiration with this one. Okay, so let's do that. Let's start using those beautiful pass on everyone. Très généreux comme partage, merci. Au négatif, avec plaisir. Do you have video on YouTube showing the process from start to finish? No, I don't do YouTube, sorry. I don't have anything on YouTube, but I do have a lot on my Instagram. I do lives every Sunday. After tomorrow, we do a live. Well, I say every Sunday, but sometimes I skip some Sundays if I'm away, if I'm tired, or sometimes I'm just busy. But I do most of the time. Sorry?
You need a day off.
Sometimes I need a day off, yeah. So yeah, but if you go to my Instagram, autour de moi, I do lives where I create from beginning to the end, and I save all the lives there. I save all the videos, but also I share a lot of inspiration. So feel free to check my Instagram. Okay. Oui, très généreux et tu adores ça, ça pareil. Merci beaucoup. Love 1110. Which one stamps at 1110? Oh, with the eye. That's one with the eye. It's beautiful, yeah, Nathalie. The link for Instagram is en création. Scrapbook Central. Merci, Suzanne. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Okay, let's do this one. So I'm gonna have let me stamp that beautiful. Orsa. So I'm just gonna stamp him here. And then we're gonna create the scene around him using the other stamps. Of course, the one I'm looking for is, oh, there it is. I nearly said, of course, the one that I'm looking for I will not find, but it's here. Donc après, on a le tampon. So now I'm using that. So I'm going to be playing mainly with those two. And here you have all these elements around, which I love a lot to create the scene around it. So any comment that I missed? No comments. Okay. Oh, sorry, let me just move everything because I don't want to have...
Would you have time for 2 coffee and salt at the end?
Crown? Okay, crown on the bear. And then we can do maybe from here. Now let's see what we can do. Yeah, maybe this one. We can add more. Where's the ink? Like that. Give me my example back. And as you can see here, they all like fit perfectly next to each other. It's like when we designed them, we made sure everything is measured to stand perfectly next to the other one, to work perfectly, like all the scales, everything. We did all the hard job for you. Basically, we just want you to have fun and play. Donc, comme je disais ici, donc, quand on a fait cette collection, on a tout mesuré pour que tout va super bien avec les autres éléments. On a fait tous les calculs, les tailles, etc. On a fait toutes les tâches difficiles pour vous parce qu'on veut que vous amusez à les utiliser. Voilà, vous n'avez rien à se soucier de tout ça, donc vous avez qu'à s'amuser et créer de belles réalisations. Vous voyez, et là je continue à faire comme ici par exemple. Vous voyez, et je continue à rajouter des détails autour jusqu'à ce que je suis satisfait de ce que j'ai. You can continue adding the small details. I love all this small stamp set. For me, that's what makes a difference and gives you different possibilities, like so. And then maybe add some plants. You can add mushrooms as well. I'm gonna add, and then why not add some stenciling, some stencils around, and then to have kind of a beautiful background. Maybe that one. Should I put it here? What else should I add? Put that one back. Oh, bring the babies. Some of the babies. Baby bear. Like so. And then sit in here, maybe. Like so. I changed a bit now. You see, I put it sitting on the top one, not on the side. So just sitting there. It's so cute. You don't have to put the 3 of them. You can just put 2. I'm trying to do something different. What else you can add? You can add some of the steps as well if you want. Oh, a little bit of small mushroom, tiny mushroom ones. Donc là, je vais rajouter les petits champignons aussi. I love this mushroom a lot. I mean, when the mushroom collection, everyone loved it here in the office. Like, we were talking about it for months and months before we released it for you guys. Voilà, and the Christmas one as well. Yeah, thanks. Donc, on a ça. Bien pensé. Honnêtement, j'ai une équipe en or. Je travaille avec une équipe en or. Je leur ai dit aujourd'hui que je fais un live et que c'est pour une boutique au Canada et que je le fais tard à 21h et parce que c'est le décalage horaire, etc. Et du coup, ils ont proposé de rester avec moi au bureau pour me porter compagnie, pour que je sois pas tout seul toute la soirée et tout. Et ils sont toujours là. Là, il est il est 23h20, 23h20, ils sont toujours là avec moi et on s'amuse toujours. C'est le vendredi soir, voilà, on va passer peut-être la soirée ensemble. On va prendre un petit pot ensemble peut-être, pas peut-être, sûrement. Et voilà, donc là, et vous continuez à rajouter, votre travail, votre scène. On peut rajouter mushrooms, tower, this one, which one do you prefer? I'm gonna give you a 5-second time to decide. 5 seconds. Left or right? Vous choisissez. Vous voulez celle de gauche ou celle de droite? Quelle planche j'utilise? Vous avez encore 5 secondes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Allez, la première réponse que je vois, aucune. Aucune. Merci à tous d'être là. Ok, personne n'a rien dit, du coup. Ah, right, Karen said right. The one on the right, this one. Yeah. Is that what you wanted? My team also wanted the right, so they're happy. Okay, let's use the one on the right. Okay, let's do that. The large mushroom. Yeah, it's a large one. I love the cereal-like words. Right. Oh, sorry, Natalie. Natalie said left. Too late, Natalie. Sorry. Or should we start again and use the left one?
This is going to escalate.
Natalie will be saying, that's it, abs. No more Facebook Lives for me. You did not use the left one. I'm sorry, Natalie. Natalie, I'm gonna put one of the makes in the post for you. When I send you your next parcel, I'm gonna send you one of my projects. And then, huh? More packing for me. Maybe put it somewhere in. Decision. Droite, right, left, droite. Ah, il y a beaucoup de personnes qui ont dit left. Sorry, guys.
Where's my little crown?
Oh, the crown. You have to find the stamp set first, but it's too late now. We're gonna use some stencil now and do some oh, look how beautiful is that. But as you can see, guys, here, like, it's so beautiful but so busy compared to here. And that's how we're gonna build more elements here, because we gave you all the small details. For example, if you go to this stamp set, you have all those small elements. This one has all those butterflies and all the flies around there. This one has so many also elements to add to your scene, so you can balance up, so you can have like the balance between this side and that side. You can add small elements here to connect all that scene, and then you can go big and big and big and big and big. There's no limit for this project. Donc vous pouvez continuer et vous pouvez aller des grands projets à gauche, à droite, dans tous les sens. Vous avez tous les éléments, toutes les planches. Vous pouvez même mettre les petites, comment on appelle ça, les fées sur qui s'assoivent sur qu'on appelle ça, les champignons. Donc vous avez vraiment le choix. Thank you so much. You guys must be exhausted. No, we know. It's a pleasure. Your team is so awesome, keeping you company. No worries. Right is right as well. Right is great as well. Sorry. Natalie said thanks. Okay, so yeah, and then you can just keep playing with this October one, because you asked me about the bear one. You can add the fox also sitting here. For example, the fox will be beautiful also here on the side, the little fox, or this side also the corner, and then you can keep just playing and playing on and on. Okay, and now I need to do the Natalie, is that the stamp that you requested, or is it the, I don't remember which one, Natalie. I'm not sure. I just want to make sure it's the correct one. Huh? Yeah, the ephemera as well. I want to show them the ephemera before I go. Natalie, I'm not sure which one Natalie I remember she said something about the fruit before. Is it this one?
The veggies one.
Was it this one? Oh, was it the veggie one? Or the fruit? Where is it?
She mentioned something from the fruit.
It's great to understand your designing process and how the stems all work all together. Thanks, Natalie. I always like when I design, I don't like to give you just stamp that you're going to use once or twice and then you get bored because always the same image. I always want to give you image within image within image with other images, so you can always create different compositions and always can create different projects, so you never get bored.
Which one is it?
I'm not sure which one. So basically this is what you get anyway when you stamp the veggies, but probably if she wants the fruit I can, well, you tell me basically. Fruit or veggies, you showed examples, that's fine. Oh, thanks Natalie, bye, it's a pleasure as well. Oh, just before I go, I just want to show you the how it's called, the ephemera, because I love these days we're doing a lot of ephemera, and the ephemera are really doing really well, and they have also some, oh, those flower ones are really good as well. So we have so many ephemera. Donc comme vous voyez, on a beaucoup de paquets de ephemera. Donc c'est des die cuts, donc que j'utilise beaucoup. Par exemple, let me get you some examples. If for example I'm working on some of the cards. Where are the cards? Where are those little cards I had? I forgot to know where I put them. You know the small card I created like this with jelly plate in the background. Everything is disappearing now, guys. I reached that level where I'm working on a tiny, oh there they are, oh they are plenty here, thank you. I have many others that I created in the same concept but with different stencils as well. So we have so many ephemera. For example, those beautiful one, I love this one because they are colored, they are cut, they are ready to use. All I have to do is just have fun and play with them. For example, those beautiful houses here, they look so good. I can just grab a couple here and then show you how they work beautifully with any project, with anything you have in your stash, especially if you have the Jana Klein designs. For example, you have that one. I'm gonna add a couple of clouds. I love this one because this is like completely different, I would say, way of crafting compared when I do all the stampings and the layers, because this is just like relax, play, and they work also with others, like you can mix and match. You can have that big house, you can have like the whole village next to each other, you can have this red one here, whereas you can have the another cloud coming from here. I love those small houses. I love this ephemera set. Another one here, and probably because I love odd number, probably I'm gonna add another one. Just give me any one now. I'm just gonna grab any that I can find next to me, and then you can do, for example, this one here like this, and you see, oh my god, it's already a lot. So this is just a small example how you can use those ephemera easily, quickly, with the sentiments perfect the way you are. You can add one of the Jana Klein characters, can be the squishies, can be Mystique, can be the cuties, can be the tall girls. You have the choice, so it's any choice you want to have in there. So this is that. But also when you have a lot of packaging, like background and packaging like this, you can easily use the let's say the butterflies. You have those butterflies either black and white, or you have them also in different colors, so you can just grab a few. All I have to do basically is just grab a few. Okay, let me just put here some, and each pack comes with plenty of ephemera. For example, this one has 45, this one has 63, and they come all different colors, different size, different butterflies. If you look at them, they're also slightly different. So you just grab any of your backgrounds like so, and then you just start playing with them. For example, this is so quick and so beautiful. You do this one there, you do this one here, and then maybe we can do can you see, this is just a quick card literally, and then just add your sentiment or just add some splatters or any finishing touches you want, And look how this one looks already really good. It's just a quick one here, just a quick card, and then you can go around the edges because you have the stems that create for you. That's beautiful edges, which is the one with the eye. You have all these beautiful textures that you can create all around in a black, for example, to frame your work, or matte and layer it because the die cut for you the top layer, but also the one that you can put underneath. So also that gives you that how to say, gives you that possibility to have trying to put it on the right corner. No, yep, that's the one. And then just you matte and layer it. Also that gives you a nice finished touch. You can use, it doesn't have to be the white, the matte and layers can be in a black or any on dark green, for example, or any contrasting color also will work. So this is also an easy example. So you have some butterfly, or you have the clock. I love this set of clocks. So we have them in 3 colors. You have the black and white, the vintage, and we have another set in a variety of colors as well. They're really good, a good size. You have from the tiny small one to this large like this. It's all depends on what project you're working on, depends on what size you work, size of project you're working on, depends on so many other factors, which is really good and handy to have that variety of size and a variety of size and shapes also for the clocks. And butterflies, you are for a treat. I love this. This is by Bipasha. This is completely different type of butterflies, but this one not only have the full butterfly in all different sizes, but also you have some wings on their own as well. So if you want, for example, to just add them to a body of anything, or just have one side of the butterfly, you can also choose that. So there's so many things to choose from. And then we have the flowers. That was also really good. We have them in black and white and in colors, also stamped, colored, cut for you, ready to use. All we have to do is grab the flowers and then use them the way you want. Donc voilà, donc c'est ça pour les die-cut éphéméras. Donc on a la majorité des packs, on les a en couleur et en noir et blanc. Donc ça dépend du projet dont vous travaillez. Des fois, si par exemple j'ai des fonds qui sont super chargés en couleurs et de matière, texture, etc. Donc je mets une image principale en noir et blanc. Ça fait vraiment ressortir l'image et ça fait vraiment joli. Et c'est vraiment classe aussi. C'est vraiment classe aussi. Et sinon, si j'ai un fond qui n'est pas trop chargé, comme par exemple celui-là, donc je peux me permettre à utiliser des images principales avec beaucoup de couleurs qui vont aussi bien ressortir. Et on les voit super bien. Donc voilà pour les éphéméras. Pourquoi on vous donne le choix noir et blanc et en couleur, tout dépend des projets, tout dépend de ce que vous utilisez. Donc voilà pour les éphéméras. Et je sais pas quoi d'autre, j'espère que vraiment vous avez passé un bon moment avec moi, en ma compagnie, et aussi mon équipe ici qui sont ici, qui étaient parfaits, qui étaient superbes, me porter compagnie, mais aussi m'aider à importer plein de choses et avec ce live. Et je remercierai énormément Nathalie pour l'invitation, pour surtout la confiance, non seulement l'invitation, mais aussi la confiance pour pour être avec vous ce soir, ce live, et vous montrer les nouveautés Aall & Create, mais aussi vous montrer ma façon de travailler, ma conception, comment je vois les choses, les idées derrière les collections et les designs, etc. Donc j'espère vraiment que vous avez passé un bon moment avec moi. Là, c'est le bordel derrière moi, c'est mon bureau. Comme vous pouvez voir, il y a plein de choses ici. On a le bureau de mon équipe et moi, mais de l'autre côté aussi, on a le stockroom, la cuisine et le reste des bureaux aussi. Donc j'ai insisté de le faire d'ici pour partager avec vous aussi une petite, comme on appelle ça, pas que les nouveautés, mais aussi un petit bout de l'arrière-décor de Aall & Create. Voilà. Donc, je ne vous remercierai jamais assez pour la soirée et le bon moment passé avec moi. J'espère que j'étais pas trop long. J'espère que aussi j'étais clair dans mes explications et dans mon partage des idées et d'inspiration. Merci encore une fois pour tout. Et voilà, donc n'oubliez pas, comme je dis tout à l'heure, n'oubliez pas à soutenir ces boutiques-là comme Nathalie, Scrapbook Central, parce que c'est notre passion, c'est notre hobby, mais aussi ces boutiques ont besoin de nous comme nous on a besoin d'eux. Et voilà, donc n'oubliez jamais ça. Donc soutenez vos petites boutiques, soutenez vos revendeurs préférés et soutenez surtout Scrapbook Central. Voilà, donc et n'oubliez surtout pas vos cadeaux. N'oubliez pas que ce mois-ci, si vous faites une commande chez Scrapbook Central, ça dépend de votre panier et de votre palier. Vous pouvez avoir une planche tampon assise gratuite ou voire 2 tampons, même 3 tampons, tout dépend de votre montant. Voilà, c'était tout pour moi pour ce soir, c'est tout pour moi pour ce vendredi. J'espère vraiment que vous avez aimé ce petit live et j'espère surtout vous voir tous et toutes très bientôt, soit sur un autre live ou peut-être même au Canada. Qui le sait? Voilà. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. I know I mentioned a lot in French. I forgot to translate in English, but I really had a good time with you all, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed my company. I hope you enjoyed the product I showed you and all the demonstrations. I just want to say a massive thank you to Natalie, not only for inviting me to share this moment with you, but also for the trust in delivering this life to you guys. So that's, for me, that means the word to me, and I love Natalie a lot, and she's a really good friend. I cannot wait to see her in January in Frankfurt, and then I hope also to see you all in another live, hopefully very soon, or maybe even live in person, face to face in Canada. You never know, I may come and pop and say hi very soon, maybe next year, maybe the year after, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and me.
You wanna come? Yeah, and my team also when I come.
Can I go as well?
Yeah, everyone I come. Natalie, can I bring my team? Everyone wants to come and visit. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Have a good evening. Enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. And do not forget to support your local shops. Please do not forget to support these craft shows that they are there for us. We need them. They need us. We all need each other. And then, supporting your local shop, supporting small businesses like Scrapbook Central, for me means the word, but also I'm sure for them as well, and for Natalie and her team. So do not forget that. Thank you so much. Lots of love. It's me, Abs from Aall and Create. Bye bye.
Yay!